We have another middleweight showdown tonight. Hello, everybody, and welcome to Against the Fence. Of course, this is the place to be if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC. Let's get Ash on the screen because that'll be a really good idea. There we go.
Well,
Bosh.
There's me saluting to myself then.
yeah, I pressed the wrong one by accident, but I was like, I got to commit to it for at least 5 seconds.
We got Jack Hermansson versus Joe Pyfer tonight.
I love it. Herman doing some.
It's so funny.
Is it Herman? I was just saying before we came on air. Is it Jack Hermansson or is it Jack Hermansson? Because Buffer announces Hermansson, whereas we are used to saying Hermansson.
Yeah, I'm used to saying Hermansson as well. But let's. I think we should probably commit to a whole event of wrong answers only, wrong surnames only. You'll love this one, Ash. So we got.
I'm good at this one.
Gilles
I will be good at this.
versus Prats.
Giles versus
Pirates.
Prates.
Going on at the moment. Fellow Texans in the house, though. Of course, Kevin Giles is from Texas. Brother B's in the house. It's good evening from Dallas.
Yes.
Fellas, good evening, Brother B.
Yes, bro. It's good. Good to see you.
Mate.
Welcome on in, brother.
Yes, mate.
Like
Good
and
to
share
see
the
you.
stream, of course, on all the platforms. And let's get the folks in on tonight's watch along.
Yeah, we've still got the main prelim, haven't we? The headliner of the prelim still going on.
Yeah. We're a bit behind on things.
Like that's why we were just saying about the names a second ago. But Kevin Giles is actually doing really well.
He is. I went for Giles' decision.
Oh, just said that. Oh, goodness gracious me.
Yeah, it's crazy that he was the underdog in this. The other guy.
Did you do pick side? Did you go Giles as well?
No, I went with Prates.
Prates.
Pirates.
Yeah. I'm trying to say it wrong, but I think I'm saying it right.
Sorry, do you not think this? I said to JK before you sat down. I said this guy looks like a tired Charles Oliveira, not Kevin Giles, obviously the other guy.
Oh yeah, do you reckon so?
I don't think.
He's eating heavy there.
Oh yes, go on,
Giles.
Giles
Giles.
is doing really well.
Yes,
Really
go on,
good.
Giles.
Heavy shot.
I said over 1.5 in this. So there we go, lovely jubbly.
Yeah, I mean, I went.
The odds were really good in that.
Yeah, I reckon. Well, this guy can take a punch, though, can't he?
We were just saying off air about our reasons
Oh my
for
goodness!
going. Oh no!
Oh!
Praise has just knocks out Trevin Giles. Oh, for goodness sake!
Bro,
He was doing so well.
He was. Man, 1-2 down the pipe, and that is it.
bro.
Giles Oliveira has
Oh,
hands.
for goodness sakes! It's Oliveira from Wish. He hasn't even got the blonde streak.
Nah,
I don't believe that. Just one and done.
It's like Trevin Giles if he was doing time.
there's a 1-2. Look at this.
Man's just fresh out of prison.
Found him.
Wowzers.
Giles was doing so well.
Oh, for goodness
Mate,
sake.
that
that's
literally
why
made
not,
my heart go woof because when you reacted like that, I didn't know I thought it was the other
that was
side.
a shutout.
My heart literally just went boom.
Damn it. I was doing so well with that, man.
Brother
Well, this time
B
I'm over
says,
1.5.
we'll be at a Valentine's banquet tonight, so I may miss the fights, but I'll check in here when I can.
Hey.
All right, Brother B, no worries, brother.
Valentine's.
Salute, Wales, salute. And
Valentine's banquet, look at that.
doing quite well at the moment on the old picks, ain't ya?
Yes, what's up?
You're not
Tay?
trumping it tonight, I don't
I'll say
think.
Wales is in. Is he?
He'll be in, don't worry. He'll be in.
Who, Tito?
No, Wales, he's not up there.
I think he was.
Yeah,
he was
Wales
up
is top. Well, he was top, yeah.
there. Top overall, he was. I think he slipped.
Oh, no,
Yeah.
I'm looking at
was about
this
second,
week.
wasn't he?
This week's one.
For those of you who don't know, we are talking about the Fire Picks app.
Yes.
Link and details are in the description. Play along.
I need to.
I wondered who actually picked. Oh, yeah. What did you put? Decision or a finished Si?
I don't know. No, let's have a look. Round 2 knockout. What was it? Round 1.
No.
Round 2 knockout.
Was it round 2?
Oh,
Yeah.
Go on.
blimey.
Go on.
3 points there.
Take that.
Guys having a good week.
Oh, well, it's just about time, innit? I've been doing terribly up until.
Well, that's the prelims wrapped up. They're going to be really quick with this post-fight speech.
Do you know what's actually mental about this? I don't think I've got one wrong. Today. Oh no, hold on.
so.
Hold on. I got to look at it properly, haven't I?
Yeah.
Yeah, you got to really scan
goodness
for it.
me.
Because otherwise it says winner, doesn't mean that I was the winner.
No.
He was doing so well.
Oh, okay.
He
I
was.
got one wrong.
It's just 'cause I told you he was so long, didn't I?
He is. It was welterweight as well. Man, that's gutting for Charles, man.
Max beat Jamal Wells.
Shango V's in the house. Evening, folks. I've had a mare tonight. I did have that one fully correct, though.
Oh, well, nice one, mate.
You made a start at least.
Welcome in, mate. Welcome in.
Yes,
Welcome on in, indeed.
What's good? It's a place to be if you're a fan.
Thoughts
of the UFC.
on the upcoming main card, guys?
Oh, shall I have a quick look at it?
I think it's a better main card than last week.
Yeah.
I think it is.
Do you want to give us the run through?
Interesting fights on it.
Or shall I?
Yes. Have you got a fight card up? Yeah, I don't mind.
Yeah, go on then.
I can give it a go. As we were on about getting names wrong, I will enter
Go on, yeah.
the fray.
Ash is like, in my time to shine. This is me.
This
is my moment. Anyway, kicking us off in the middleweight division. It's going to be a good fight. Rodolfo Vieira taking on Armen Petrosyan.
Petrosyan.
Oh, Petrosyan. Oh, I'm so sorry.
I'm loving this.
Nicely pronounced their site. And lightweight division, this one's going to be a banger, I think. This is going to be my fight of the night. It's going to be Michael Johnson taking on Darrius Flowers.
Yeah.
It's John's on.
John's on. Moving on to the middleweight division, we've got Brad Tavares taking on Gregory Rodrigues. Again, that's another great fight. Brad Tavares versus Gregory Rodrigues.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, Brad Tavares used to be in the rankings. It's a good fight for Gregory Rodrigues to get that all bit closer to the rankings.
He's back to kind of slaying people again as Rodrigues, isn't he? After he got TKO'd against what's his face.
He was doing so well in that fight as well, too, wasn't?
He got flatlined by one of the. Was it? I can't remember his name.
It was Bruno Ferreira. That's the one.
That's the one. But anyway, sticking with the middleweight division, we've got Robert. Is it Bryczek?
Bryczek.
Bryczek. Berserker. We call him a Berserker.
Yeah, we'll call him Bryce.
Against Ihor Potieria. Again, that's is it Robert stepping up on short notice in this one, isn't he?
Yes, that's right. And
I think Ihor missed weight as well.
Yeah, that's correct. He did miss weight, and the Polish guy in Robert Bryczek, he's an absolute berserker. He's had a lot of finishes in his career. So I think is Ihor Potieria as well. So that's going to be at least a guaranteed finish, perhaps.
There's me saying that Michael Johnson's going to be fighting tonight. The co-main event in the featherweight division, we've got Dan Ige taking on Andre Fili.
Yep.
Again, that's a great fight in the featherweight division. Just shows you as well, it's crazy, because I was saying to JK when this fight was made, I was like, it just shows you how fighters take different paths on their route to either the rankings or the route to the belt. Because obviously got our boy Nathaniel Wood that has beaten Andre Fili, that is not in the rankings. Now Andre Fili's got his chance to get into the rankings.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Mental.
I'm hoping that Nathaniel can kind of stay ready and just step up on short notice, really. Seems to give me the way to go.
That's where you get opportunities like this,
Yeah.
Exactly that, mate. Exactly that. But then in the main event, we've got Jack Hermansson taking on Joe Pyfer.
Sorry, it's Jack Hermansson against Joe Pyfer.
Is Herman's on?
Herman's on.
Hermansson,
Hermansson, and Hermansson. Take your pick, whatever you prefer.
Yeah, call it what you like. Just don't call him late for dinner. Seeing the biceps in this dude.
Good luck with names, Ash. This Chango V.
Cheers,
Wales and Joe says Ige versus Fili fight of the night for me. I've got to agree with that. Yeah,
I think I need to do my own sort of shorts. I think I need to go viral with me trying to pronounce names. I think it's got to happen.
We can in there.
We can do.
I remember Godzilla still.
And just to let everyone know, I'm not a casual just because I can't pronounce a name. I have knowledge, just can't pronounce a name. You know what I mean?
I think maybe we can do. We can probably do a pronunciation game, but we can have like 3 judges on the other couch, and they can judge who has the best pronunciation.
Or
the closest pronunciation.
Yeah.
Decision.
Which
means
that way. Which means you'd have to.
Have you taken us back, Si?
Oh, not yet, but I will do that right away.
I didn't know if we were behind or not. That's all.
No.
But yeah, if you haven't done so already, please do drop a like on the video. They've just got the promo out of the way from the card because obviously they were a little bit late with that fight there, and it could have gone another 5 minutes if Giles Silly Man wouldn't have got caught.
Yeah. In the meantime, guys in the chat, let us know, when do you think the UFC 300 announcement is going to come? Is it going to be during the Super Bowl? That's the question. And where are your minds at? It's tomorrow, I think. Where are your minds at when it comes to what's going to get announced, because we've had so much.
Yeah.
I think there's been a lot of deflecting as well going on. I think Dana's really trying to deflect things, because he said, I think the other day, that
John
there's
Jones.
just the co-main event that's to be confirmed or something. Or he said there was two fights yet to be announced. One is sort of like a mid-range kind of fight.
I'm kind of glad that they're not rushing into it, if you get what I mean, and panicking and just booking a fight for the sake of it.
I think it might. I've got a feeling it might be the case, because John Jones came out and said that apparently he had the phone call. So I don't know.
Yeah.
But then I don't know if this is like people trying to deflect things. Like, we had the Tom Aspinall with the Potan emoji and flight details for
I don't think that would happen, surely.
Which kind of sent us a bit wild. But I think that might be a bit of a distraction from what the actual thing is.
Exactly that. And this is the thing as well. We don't know what is actually official, because obviously we had the old palaver with the Dustin Poirier scenario. So anything that the UFC announce, is it actually official?
But also, look, I don't think it's silly to give Jones a call. I mean, it's a big 100 card. He's like one of the arguably goats to the division. It just makes sense that he's there.
Well, of course it is. But the thing is,
so
why would you call him this week? He said, "I got a call this week about it."
This
what?
week.
Like we're 8 weeks away from it. He was like, "Yeah,
He said he's not ready," but then we're seeing him tackle blooming NFL players, aren't we?
Full of nonsense.
Yeah.
No idea.
Which kind of gives you an idea that they don't know where.
If you had to pick your ideal main event for UFC 300, what would it be?
I actually don't know anymore. I actually just generally don't know what the options. It's got to be something to blow your hair out of the water. It can't be a Dricus versus Izzy.
No, but I think that I think Dricus has come out and said that he's not doing it now. But again, is that deflecting? I don't know.
Yeah. They're really trying to, I think, take the audience's eyes off of the potential options. Just ruin it, because otherwise, the more you think about it, when it does get announced, you're just going to be disappointed.
But would Izzy versus Dricus be your main event? Sorry,
I reckon it'll be Tom v Jones. If it was to have
you had
one.
to pick,
because you got the name of Jones, which is a great name to have on a staple event like this, just because of his history and how long he's been about, and arguably one of the goats that
it would be ideal
active at the moment. And then aside from 100%. That, also the fact that Tom is British. So for me, I think magic.
Yeah, I think you're right with that one, because I think the more and more this they talk about this fight, and the more and more it gets further away, I think the more and more we won't see it. Just because I think Jones wants that Stipe fight, and I definitely think if he gets that fight, he will retire after that one. We would never ever see Tom versus Jones.
Yeah, agreed.
And that's the scary thing, because I think the world wants to see that fight.
Yeah.
A couple of chats then. Wales says that is a good point, JK. It could be before the Super Bowl. They're definitely having a hard time booking a main event. Imagine the payday being on the main event of UFC 300. I know. Django V saying I'm skeptical about the Super Bowl ads announcing thingy as they are bought and set up months ago. Yeah, surely you would expect a leak, really, wouldn't you? All right, let's get into the breakdown then for this first fight of the main card. Let me get into a bit behind on things now.
Yeah, nice one. I'll get into Armen Petrosyan then, who has got a pro record of 9 wins with 2 losses with 6 KOs, and he has 3 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 3 wins and 1 loss, and he made his UFC debut in 2022. He is on a 2-fight win streak. He's also been on the Dana White Contender Series in 2021. And he's also, which is a very important stat in this, he's never been submitted.
I like how you mentioned that, particularly for this one, because of course you're looking at.
Yes, and that's why I put emphasis on that one, because I thought just for you, Si. Just for you.
Yeah, right? I like it. It's needed in this particular matchup. Yes, and as we get into the fighting style, you guys will learn
100%.
And know
Tick
why.
it off your bingo cards.
Yeah,
we could bring back Ash Bingo for UFC 300.
Shut up, mate. you sure?
Imagine.
Clip that up.
Clip that, will you?
Clip that up when we're like midway through it and he's whinging.
Should we do hand gestures for JK?
Huh?
Hand gestures for JK, UFC 300?
UFC 300 bingo. We could probably do a bingo on everyone. We could do a bingo on a card on everyone in theory.
We'll get thinking about it. Fighting style, though.
All right, here we go. Yeah, Petrosyan. So he's an orthodox fighter, explosive kickboxer, and also he loves to find the target with his kicks and those kicks to the head as well. So legitimately, he's got long range. He's got these punishing hooks as well in his arsenal too. But he tends to round off his combinations with those kicks and has fast hands for the division. Quite a long striker, and he does lean on those long weapons when he's in there. But look, he's a durable fighter as well. He's capable of overcoming adversity. We've seen it before. Adapting his game plan to win as well, which is incredibly intelligent. It takes some fighter IQ to be able to do that. In previous fights, opponents have actually had a tough time keeping him down, which is probably a key thing to mention as well, given that it's probably one of the main things Rodolfo would want to be looking to do. But as we speak about him, Ash, would you tell us about his history?
Yes, jump on to the submission specialist himself, Rodolfo Vieira, who's got a pro record of 9 wins with 2 losses, with 1 KO and 8 submissions, and he has 5 first-round finishes on his resume, and he has a UFC record of 4 wins and 2 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2019. Another important one in this one, he, on the flip side, has never been KO'd.
Wow. And he's an orthodox fighter with spectacular jiu-jitsu career, a black belt who's thought very highly in the jiu-jitsu world. He's very quick at shooting for the double leg to get his opponents down. He's got amazing strength as well as technique. Will pick up and throw any opponent to the ground to get to work. Constantly attacking submissions on the ground, not giving his opponent time to get off any strikes. He's slowly enveloping more UFC experience and introducing new elements of fighting into his game. Jabbed the face off of Stolfus and surprisingly stood with him for 2 rounds. But in his world, the mat is where he's, makes his money. Welcome on in. It's Sofla. I see you, buddy. Yes. Welcome on in, sunshine. We'll get to some chats in just a sec.
Welcome in, bro.
But what can we expect from
Armen? Good to see you, man. Welcome on in. So expectations here. So look, Petrosyan, I think he's got Petrosyan. He's got fast counters, right? So he's going to use that left hook, and we actually saw that against Chris Duncan.
Yeah.
I'm definitely expecting him to be much sharper on the feet as well than Vieira, and just lure him into the engaging first. I do like how he's always prepared for his opponent's counters when he throws the low kick. But he's always prepared to throw a fast 2-piece combination immediately after that as well, and that's what's quite good. Like I can actually see him scoring quite big in this fight with that particular combination. Against a guy who's more of a grappler in Rodolfo. But look, a smart Petrosyan would get Vieira to use his own defenses against him. Against him. So throw feint combos to get Vieira to shield up and then land around the guard while his vision's kind of compromised or impaired. So look, speed will actually be on Petrosyan's side. Let's get a time ring. There it is. Speed will be on Petrosyan's side, in my opinion. But he must be aware just the takedown threat. It's going to always be there, even in the 3rd round, again, for someone like Rodolfo. So just be very aware.
Yeah, as for Rodolfo Vieira, though, he showed a lot of heart in that last fight against Cody Brundage. He had to come back from some adversity in that one. And he's had a high finish rate in the UFC as well. I'm excited to see what he can do against the tall kickboxer who has been who's been taken down a few times at the top level. He's got to work towards getting Petrosyan's back towards the cage where he can secure his takedowns. He is capable of shooting at the perfect moment, but I feel his final execution normally comes against the cage, really. And I think that was something that I particularly noticed in that Brundage fight last time out. I think he needs to go second in the exchanges, or drawing out the counters could be the best way to get Petrosyan to expose his hips.
At this point in time, he's lighting up that lead leg, which is quite a smart strategy there as well.
He has fallen in love with striking a bit lately, isn't he?
We're all thinking the same thing.
Yeah.
When is this guy going to shoot?
I'm going to get to some conversations about UFC 300 a little bit later on. Wales says he's got Vieira by sub 2nd round.
Of course you have, mate. It's the same as me.
Yeah.
Where'd you go, JK?
I think I went. What did I go for? I went Petrosyan. He's the
Good
underdog
job.
decision. Yeah. I think he's going to be able to do his best to stay on the feet in this one. It's just purely because his striking's just a lot better, and he's going to be using those kicks.
Oh, here we go.
Oh, you ahead of us. Where are you? We're at 301.
Taking him down.
Single leg. He's got it.
Oh, he got the single leg.
I did also go Petrosyan decision. Gone to the back immediately.
Yeah, because I mean, something you said earlier, Ash, about Petrosyan not being submitted.
Yeah.
Obviously, this is Rodolfo Vieira, who's very slick. I was just hoping that perhaps Vieira might strike more early on and resort to grappling later on.
He has fallen in love with his striking, hasn't he, Vieira?
And that's what I was kind of expecting, which is why I went with Petrosyan. I felt that perhaps maybe Vieira later on would leave it a little bit too late to initiate in the grappling and then not have the energy to actually pull off the submission.
No, I get you. Yeah, if he uses a lot of energy early doors like he is now.
He needs to. So what Petrosyan needs to do is reach for that ankle. That will stop him from getting pulled under.
There we go.
At this point, he's standing up now. He's going to have to get these underhooks.
Oh, he's got the hands together, I think.
Shango says, I'm looking at my picks tonight and I can't figure out why I picked who I did in the main card. I had Petrosyan decision. Why did I do that?
Yeah,
I think it's a fair point, though.
Yeah.
Go for Petrosyan decision because we're just mentioning about Vieira gassing out. It's been done in the past multiple times.
Well, that's it. Alex Hernandez tapped him out. That's the prime example when he kind of had
Curtis danced around him for 3 rounds, didn't he?
Yeah. I mean, but Chris Curtis, I think, how many times did he shoot for Chris Curtis?
I actually cannot remember, though.
Didn't get him down at all. But that's because Chris Curtis is known for his takedown defense. It's pretty solid.
He's done very well here, but who gets the...
He's doing really well defensively here.
If he continues and sees around now like this, I think he could steal it.
Yeah.
Get those hooks in there, Petrosyan is. It's one of the things about being long. It works for you and against you. In these kind of scenarios, it works against you being so long.
Oh, going full
He's
mount.
got 50 seconds to work.
He's gonna give up his back here.
Oh, he's flattened him out.
He's flattened him out.
He has.
He's got a lot of time to work as well. He's got 40 odd seconds.
It's a lot of time to work.
Petrosyan is staying quite well defensively at the moment. He's moving, which is making Vieira readjust his positioning. What was that? Petrosyan.
Head arm here.
Oh, it's tight.
That is tight.
Oh, it's tight.
20
It's quite
seconds.
tight. It's high up though.
Oh, it's tight.
Can you hold it?
It's quite high up though.
He's tapped.
Oh,
He's
yeah.
tapped. He's tapped.
Rodolfo Vieira has done it via submission.
Round one.
Oh, that's a solid win for him,
One
I
and
think.
done.
That's all she wrote.
Hey.
Wow.
He's not happy about it though. He's saying he didn't tap.
It looked like he tapped slightly.
Oh, you're right.
I did wonder whether it was an early stoppage in there. He should have let it go for a little bit.
Now.
Phantom taps, here we go. Starting off this main card. Got to see this again.
Yeah,
it looked like he was going to do it.
Tap, though.
Yeah.
That was definitely a tap. This is how it all started, beginning of the end. Do we get any sound from this? We should get some sound. A tiny
Did you
bit.
turn it all the way down?
I didn't. I thought you did.
I turned it down, but only a fraction, I thought.
Yeah, he did tap, boys.
He did, yeah.
Yeah. You'll see it. Watch it closely. He does tap.
Yeah, I think everyone's watching the screens at the moment, aren't they? Even he would be.
Come on. Give us the final finish.
Yeah,
here we
come
go.
on.
Yeah, he's tapping. It looked
Yeah,
like he
tap-
was out. I
tapped.
mean, he stopped, but
I don't know.
man, that's a tap.
I said round 2, but I'll take round 1.
Yeah.
And they did say under
felt a
2.5
tap.
in this as well.
That's a tap.
Yeah, it was a tap.
That's a tap. I mean, I don't know what.
It's mad though, because I mean,
what you
we'll
think's a tap
going
is,
back
if
to Joe Pyfer's finish against Abdul Razak Al Hassan when Al Hassan was tapping.
Yeah,
with
he
his
just
fist.
went out.
Yeah, but he
just went out.
was tapping with his fist.
Yeah, that's true. But he wasn't complaining because I think he kind of went out as well.
Yeah, I don't know where we've got no sound.
That's the app then, isn't it?
Unless it's no. That's weird.
Come on.
Oh, I think
Needed that. I'll take the 2 points.
Oh, I got. Wait, it wouldn't have been muted on the Fire Stick. I think it can. I'm afraid to go back now. Just in case we mess up.
Again, don't forget to drop a like on the video if you haven't done so already. And if you keep wondering why we keep going, oh, I got this pick right, I got that pick right, go into the description, join the Fight Picks League. I'm going to be honest now, it is never too late to join the app because no one at the moment is running away with it. So you can catch up, don't worry.
Yeah, and of course
you'll definitely be able to catch up.
There's weekly winners. There's weekly winners. For example, who we got winning this card at the moment? Should be Low Road Tone on 14 points.
You're smashing it, man.
Size on 11. Getting back then to the conversation. Dude's Ground Game is insane, says Wales. Again, I apologise to all my picks, says Shango. Wales says he tapped. That's a tap. He does tap. He actually got his hand ready just in case. Not sure what he's saying there. Clearly, he taps his Shango. Agreed.
That looked like a tap to me.
Back on the conversations of UFC 300 then. Shango earlier said most big names are trolling 300 posts on social media. So who knows? Also, the ones linked can be awkward to deal with. So likely be as late as possible if it gets set up. Wales says it would be a smart move though. All the eyes watching the Super Bowl could gain more fans. Absolutely. You know, especially if you're announcing the big 300 show, why not do your initial announcement on Super Bowl weekend? It makes a lot of sense. So hopefully the UFC have, kept things going and kept it all wrapped up for this big announcement. I'm just hoping that's the case.
Yeah, it's a great way to go about it.
Because 200 was ruined by Ariel, wasn't it? So, I think if there has been something confirmed, then it's going pretty well.
Yeah.
Shango says, Wales, I agree. I would be the ultimate way to get eyes on it if it's a big announcement. But again, it's the most expensive ad slot in the world. I don't think they would extend it out. Fair point.
Tell them to talk to me. I could put them on TVs across Europe.
On the Super Bowl, the UFC, weekend. And they will pull off some mad things.
Yeah.
Shango also said, a pod I listened to said, how cool would it be if it's an ad with Connor just doing his mad walkout and some smoke? Then it's simply saying he's back. Oh, man. It would be a bit quite cringy, wouldn't it?
Who's that for? Izzy?
No, that was McGregor.
For Connor.
Oh, yeah.
Who knows? Cool Smoothies in the house. My app signed me out, and I give up on the league. Sign back in, brother. I'm sure it's still popping, still there. Maybe there was some changes. Mine's been signed in this whole time. Yes, Canadian Bacon's in the house.
There was an update at the beginning of the week.
Yeah, you need to log back in.
Which might be. I updated it manually, but if it done it automatically, without in the background, maybe I had to just log back in for that. But the update meant that you can actually now track, instead of event scores, you can do weekly scores as well of just overall scores.
Yeah.
So it's been a pretty cool update.
Indeed.
Yeah, no, 100%. And at least we can sort of do good things when it comes to pay-per-views now, because we can see who's going to win that event.
Exactly.
Yeah. Big things coming for next pay-per-view.
Let's talk about next weekend's pay-per-view card. I'm absolutely stoked for this. The main event is probably the best featherweight main event we've had in a long time.
Yeah, definitely.
In my opinion.
Definitely.
Just because one...
I can't wait for Jeff Neal to knock the poop out of Ian Gary.
Oh yeah.
Please.
That's a solid one. I'm also surprised that Robert Whittaker and Paulo Costa is still happening, because I swear both of them pull out merchants.
Yeah,
I think this is.
There's still a week left.
There is still a week
card.
left.
This is a card of pull out merchants.
And to be fair, if there's someone that's going to pull out on the week, it's going to be Paulo Costa again. Because he did last time, didn't he?
What about Ian Gary?
Yeah,
he did last time too.
He actually did it last time. That's a fair shout.
I reckon. I reckon.
I think that's the first time.
This has got to be like the I mean, if they turn up, I think that's a big win for this card.
It's such a solid card.
Historically put out. So
I'm so stoked for this. Andy Hernandez, Roman Kopylov opening the main card is solid.
Yeah, I wish Scare-Off was opening it though, man.
It's almost too good to be putting so close to UFC 300. You know what I mean? You kind of set some expectations that need to be trumped when you come around to 300. And they're just making the bar quite high with this card coming up, I'd say.
Wales says, if Costa pulls out, retire, mate.
Yeah,
no, I agree. I think if that happens, I think they've got to cut him.
Just cut him.
He'll make a good Misfits fighter, wouldn't he? Send him over there.
Yeah, he would actually work wonders over there.
Bare knuckle would be quality, though, I reckon.
Don't. We've got Michael Johnson versus Darrius Flowers on its way up.
Yep. Shall we get ahead of it?
Can we get into this one early?
I was just going to say, shall we get ahead of the game?
Let's get our heads in the game and get ahead of the game. Let's go.
Darrius Flowers.
Let's jump into Darrius Flowers then, who's got a record of 12 wins and 6 losses. Well, that just to let you know as well, that stat as well with a submission of Petrosyan went, didn't it? So, you know what I mean? Important stat.
Yeah.
Anyway, pro record for Darrius is 12 wins with 6 losses, with 8 KOs and 1 submission, and he has 6 first-round finishes. And he has 0 wins and 1 loss is his UFC record. And he made his UFC debut last year in 2023 and also on a Dana White Contender Series in 2022.
Yeah, indeed. Now, he's an orthodox fighter. Wastes no time. Like, he's really gets after it from the early goings. And he'll just walk through the fight in order to get access to the pockets. Like, he's got this great head movement as well when he works his way into the range. He'll often throw a leg kick as well with a little wind up, but just to expose the target. That's what he's trying to do with it. And then he's able to counter against opponents. But then he's got some wrestling in his locker too, but he will actually use it to fall back on if needed. Predominantly, he's all kind of brawl and throw those hands quite heavy.
Yeah.
Anyway, jumping on to Michael Johnson then, who's got a pro record of 21 wins with 19 losses, with 9 KOs and 2 submissions. He has 8 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 13 wins with 15 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2010. He has beaten some top names, though. He's beaten the likes of Tony Ferguson, Dustin Poirier, and even Edson Barbosa.
Yes.
Isn't that mad?
Yes.
Isn't that mad?
He's got a good resume as
I remember that knockout at featherweight. It was a featherweight, though, when Michael Johnson knocked out Dustin Poirier, but I still remember that knockout.
Man, look at that, man.
Was it?
MJ's doing it. Who would have thought MJ would have knocked these guys out?
Is it actually a featherweight? You sure?
Yes. Yeah.
Michael Johnson fought a featherweight.
Yeah.
I'm tripping.
And Michael Jackson. Fighting style, though.
Yeah, fighting style though for Michael Johnson. He's a southpaw fighter, wrestling background, has good sprawls, but ultimately he's your archetypal stand-up striker with his best weapons is his speed. He's won 2 straight shots, are precision sharp and down the pipe. Likes to initiate the rules of engagement, throws that 1-2, and then get you to fire back, and then he's off with his counters, gets them off, plants his feet and throws looping shots when he's in the pocket.
He's got some pretty cool angles on his striking, doesn't he?
He does, yeah.
It's quite good.
It might have been a lightweight, I don't know.
I'm sure it was.
Man, rapid there, speed
early lightweight.
Some expectations?
Yeah, get into what you think is going to happen.
So something old and something new tonight, but who's going to end up black and blue? Flowers came out like a pre-op Jack Russell Terrier in his debut against Jack Matthews. Like, he was hyped up, chin up as well. Got in his face from early, throws everything at him, but it wasn't enough to get him out or stop him. So I would love to see him with the same offensive aggression, of course, absolutely, but also a little bit more composure tonight, looking at having a tight defense. Went in the pocket because Johnson hits hard and he's capable of putting the toughest guys out of there. So he can put people away with those hands. He's just going to have to be a little bit more defensively wise, I think, Flowers. So, look, he's been away from home a lot. I did look into a bit of his stuff. I saw his interviews earlier on as well, earlier in this week and press week. And he's been traveling, training, real Rocky style, you know, kind of like being in uncomfortable positions in order to improve himself and better himself to kind of really make sure he's thriving. But look, even he seems to be training with Bilal Muhammad. So I'm quite interested to see how that's had influence or how that's rubbed off since we first started coming fighting in the cage. If you remember last week, the other guy, Charles Radke, also trained with Belal Muhammad in his corner. Guy got the upset win. So look, maybe there's some good juju with Belal Muhammad this month. Who knows?
Yeah. As for Michael Johnson, though, you know, he's been in there with the who's who, like we mentioned earlier.
Yeah.
Probably the UFC's most prolific journeyman, but with that would come a wealth of experience that he can kind of draw upon tonight. He looked in great shape in the last fight, but unfortunately got caught and just added to Diego Ferreira's highlight reel. If he shows up like he did in that fight, then I can see him being the faster fighter on the feet and could maybe edge things, really. But I think he needs to fight for the centre, but keep circling away from Flowers' power side. I'd like to see him use his feints more and jabs to the body to set up his left hand.
Keeps thinking you're doing thumbs up when you're doing your hand gestures.
I was wondering that. Yeah, take this hand gestures off. We don't know.
They keep thinking you're doing thumbs up because Jordan was doing his little hand gestures.
Yeah.
And every time he did this, the thumbs up come up on the screen.
So go on the top,
it's not
right.
freezing anymore though. Is it on?
I don't know. I think that might be just Zoom, perhaps. I don't know.
Is it not coming up on stream?
Well, we don't want it to. Yeah.
Oh yeah, you're right.
It is coming up on the stream.
So
No, it's not.
It's not coming up on the stream.
Oh, okay,
so
that's fine.
Only Zoom. So we'll just...
All right then. Fair enough. I was wondering what was popping up. Yeah.
That's bizarre.
Oh well. Anyhow, back onto the fights then. Who did you guys pick in this one? I actually went for a bit of a surprising one.
I went Johnson in this one.
I went Darrius Flowers.
Ooh, you bring me flowers.
I love it, Ash.
Like, also, all this whole week, I was thinking, like, what is the most, like, ridiculous name that you can have that's just not intimidating whatsoever if you're a fighter? Having Flowers as your last name has got to be in there.
Yeah.
It's got to be.
Yeah.
You know, if only his name was like Pete or something like that.
Even
Pete Flowers.
Even
it's not the most menacing of names.
Pete Flowers off EastEnders.
Yeah.
Oh, who's that in the corner, Si?
Is it Belal Muhammad?
No, MJ. Who's in the corner?
Let's have a look.
It's Henry. Oh!
Henry.
Oh, he's changed his hairstyle. Oh, okay. Yeah.
Henry woofed.
He looks younger as well. He looks so much younger.
He's so Dutch.
He looks a bit like Drake there. Why is that? Why is he looking like Drake?
Yeah, I've gone for Flowers. I think purely because I just feel that I don't know. He's much. Is he?
What's that, JK? Did
much younger in the game.
Flowers?
I did pick Flowers. Yeah.
Did you go
Valentine's next week? Picking up flowers.
Well, that's it. That's my logic behind it. And plus, like, Johnson got knocked into orbit in that last fight.
Oh, you shouldn't have.
He did, yeah. Did you go for MJ or Flowers?
You shouldn't have. You got me Flowers, did you? I did go with Flowers, yeah.
You went Flowers as well.
Let's have a look.
Did you pick any, like a KO or anything?
I did go Flowers.
Like,
Decision.
It's quite mad that Flowers is 29 as well. He doesn't look 29. I thought he was at similar age to Johnson.
MJ, yeah. MJ doesn't
Johnson's
look
37.
40.
That's mad.
He doesn't look 37,
And
does he?
coming off of that knockout as well, I felt like, yeah, he's all around should be... He's got a better skill set than Flowers, but I just feel like Flowers is going to get it done.
Yeah, I've gone round 2 KO MJ.
Ooh, okay.
We need to get a Q&A with Flowers so we can ask him plain or self-raising.
Yeah. Daffodils or tulips?
Yeah. Let's see if we can get Michael Johnson to smell the roses tonight.
Yeah. There we go. Wales to New Jersey says, this is a tough pick in the league. Johnson was looking good before he got slept in that last fight. Seasoned veteran.
He's done that twice, though. He done that against Josh Emmett as well. He was like a minute away from beating Josh Emmett until he got knocked out.
Yeah. Shango says, unfortunately... Wales says got Johnson by decision. Shango says, unfortunately for Flowers, I picked him to win.
Mate, I feel a little less confident now that Shango's gone for it.
Time up?
Yep, get ready with the timer.
Steady with it.
Can I see T
Smash
in
a
the
like
chat?
on the video if you've not done so already. Yeah, we said hello to T earlier.
Oh, sorry, I didn't say hello, T. Welcome in, T. I didn't say hello.
Good,
Hope
T.
you're doing well, sir.
Your bacon. Ready with that timer? Here we go. Stand by. Going into the first round.
Bosh. Come on, Flowers.
We have MJ versus Self-Raising Flower.
Maybe we get some more wrestling from Flowers.
Yeah, perhaps so.
Also, a happy birthday to our good friend in
Yes, happy birthday, Moddy.
Yeah, Moddy.
Who spent his birthday at a wrestling tournament.
Nice.
Wrestling.
We've had low blow.
Low blow, he's ready. He's ready to go again.
I'm still waiting for him to reply to my WhatsApp, actually. I sent him the picture of the video of him that he did for Psy that time.
Oh, yeah.
Where he was like, happy birthday.
Which one? Which one?
You
sent it
I
to
think
me,
I did send. I don't know if I sent it to you or I think I showed it to you.
I'm trying to think which one it was now. This was in August last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it was good. That was a nice, lovely surprise.
Oh, big sprawl there.
Oof.
Oh, huge, yeah. MJ's going to be difficult to get down.
Oh, punch the thigh.
Come on, Darrius.
There we go.
Wales is cracking up at the self-raising
from
Flower.
Johnson. Let's see what Flowers actually picked up and learned. But one of the things I've always been cautious of is how he has his hands down. And like we said, chin up there. But he's a little bit more composed at least. He's a little poised. He's not running in there like he did against Matthews.
Now, welcome in Sean, who says, what's up,
Sean?
guys? First time tuning in for a watch long. Yes, you've come to the right place for Sean.
Yeah.
This is the
Welcome
place
in,
to be
sir.
if you're obsessed and passionate about the UFC. And of course, the fan opinions matter most here on this channel. So we're interested to know who you've gone for in this fight or this whole main card. Any talks you want to bring to the table, feel free to get in the chats and don't forget to hit that like button as always.
Absolutely. Where are you watching us from, Sean? Let us know. And if you haven't already, guys, like and subscribe. Write that down on the video. That'd be useful and helpful.
Johnson's just short on these combinations at the moment. But Flowers has tried to use his kicks a little bit more at the moment. It was a step back counter right, potentially just missed there.
It's a bit like a slap, didn't it?
Yeah.
He's using that side kick as Flowers. It's different. I didn't really see that in watching tape on
Going
him
to the
in
body.
week.
Yeah, he's really picking it up a bit as well. I mean, I did go with Flowers, but do you know what? He makes me real nervous.
You give me flowers in pouring rain.
Do you know what it is? It's the hairline. That's why we're so surprised he's only 29.
It's
his
you
hairline.
might be right
It's
actually.
got to be that. He's got the old man haircut.
But Johnson reacting a lot, man.
He has. He's picking to the body really well, but Johnson just trying to find the fastball.
Yeah, and it's just skimming past the nose of Flowers as well. Like, it's just so close. Oh.
Yeah, Johnson just threw the kick there as well. Still no wrestling attempts from Flowers. Wrestling. And Johnson's just looking for home runs. I think Johnson's just going to go pick to that body and then come up top.
I can see Johnson just doing a 1-2 combination down the pipe there, and it's hitting Flowers in the body. But if he could just target the head, I reckon he'll land it there too. Flowers got
Wrestling.
a get out of jail free card there. Like, he just didn't target the head, but he didn't really move much either.
Sean says, cheers, guys. Watching from Scotland. I picked Flowers for this fight. So he's also gone Flowers as well.
Mate, people all over the country picking Flowers.
This is MJ. I've gone MJ.
Love is in the air tonight, isn't it? You know, it's Valentine's Day next week when everyone's picking Flowers. Whoa! Dang!
Oh, man. Johnson throwing his fastballs, but missing every time.
Just by a skin as well, though. It's real close.
Did
you hear?
Johnson actually looking like the energetic youngster. Yeah, I know. That's what I kind of expected, really. But
I think he's winning this fight so far, I think.
No, get out.
I'll go with Johnson to be up on this.
I mean, I'm going to be biased, but he's also, he's throwing wild, but he's missing every time.
Yeah.
Flowers has been a little bit more educated.
Yeah, which is
what we were expecting, what we wanted, Yeah,
and it's just with Flowers. This is what I was saying in the expectations as well. I do want him to be a little bit more defensively responsible, and whilst I don't think that's the case, I think he's been defensively lucky tonight.
He's been pulling back at the right times, hasn't he?
He has been, yeah, but it's just for my liking. I'm like, it's just all too close.
Nice.
Gosh.
The timer's a little bit out. I don't know why.
Johnson's just missing.
Where are you at, Ash?
Hang on, my 24, 23, 22,
right,
21.
Yeah. 5 seconds on us.
Oof.
The MJ's getting him now.
Yeah.
MJ's getting him now.
Blake G's in the house. Says hi. Hi, Blake G. Welcome on in. Smash that like button, buddy. Let's get those likes going.
Don't watch alone. Watch along. You're in the right place, my friend. Thanks for tuning in. Good to see you. To see you good. Oh, takedown from MJ right there.
Wow, MJ going for takedown. That's mad.
Big double.
That cements around.
MJ's around for me.
Yeah.
He landed the better shots.
And the takedown as well. Which is not too bad.
Let's get 4 more likes to 10 then, folks.
I did think that Darrius would come in this time and perhaps just retire MJ.
Yeah, but that's why I went for him as well.
Yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, if he loses this, I think that's it. Yeah,
pretty much because Flowers this is his second fight in the UFC.
Yeah.
Yes, he lost. Yeah, he lost his first one. Yeah, but
he stepped up a short notice against.
I can't remember.
I think he
did he mention who his did we mention who our fight of our potential fight night tonight would be?
Yeah, I think I went Igay versus.
I did say this one or co-main event, but then again, or Brad Tavares and Gregory Rodrigues.
Oh yeah.
Or
it could be naming off the whole.
It could
main
be
card.
any of the 6.
Just name the whole main card off, mate. Go on. What was I checking? Flowers.
Steady.
Oh, Flowers comes running out to the low octagon.
Yeah, look at that.
Comes running out.
It's laying claim to center octagon here. Work off that jab a little bit. Bringing it to.
Yeah, I think Flowers stepped in for
MJ's
Miguel Baeza, who was going to fight Jake Matthews.
Oh, I see. And again, another opportunity
taken
there, isn't it? Someone stepping in last minute and getting there.
Come on, Flowers.
Getting in the UFC.
Like that video now, says Blake G. Absolutely.
Oh,
you
legend.
know it, sir. And look, that's it. The guy's giving him love in the chats as well.
You can stay, my friend. You can stay.
Johnson round 1 says Wales.
MJ working that body.
He is.
Shango says, I'm hoping Flowers is weighing him up for the next 2 rounds. He needs to be more aggressive.
Working that body.
How much flour? 15 kilograms or
yeah.
Was it 5 grams, 500 grams of flour?
You keep me and blowing me. Stiff jab from
him.
Nice right hand from Johnson. Man.
Flowers is chasing him, trying to get it back now.
Made Flowers wake up and smell the roses just a little bit just then.
I think Johnson's footwork has been really good in this fight as well.
Ever so nicely.
Oh,
single leg, switching up.
Right.
Not sure what he's going to do here.
On Flowers.
Break off aggressively, I imagine.
2
elbows.
Elbows, I like that. Elbows from hell. Those.
Oh, good one too. I'd like to see Johnson mix up with his low kicks a little bit as well.
The speed of Johnson is different as well. Do you reckon Johnson could do an Oliveira after having so many losses, just come back and, go for gold?
Oh, not 30.
Yeah, I think he's too
37.
Nah.
No.
He's still hanging in
Flowers.
for it, he still talks
go on, Flowers.
He still talks.
Chase him. Hunt him down.
I was having a bit of onslaught. Bit of an onslaught here from Flowers.
Come on, Flowers.
Come
on, Flowers.
He's got him back.
Nice uppercut there. But don't forget, historically with Johnson, it looks good. He looks great.
Yeah.
And then he gets caught.
Yeah.
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 You know what I mean?
I thought that shovel was it then.
I thought that was just going to be the never-ending repeating story just then, but he's on his feet. He's still looking good. Oh. Level change from
takedown. This is deep.
Stuffed.
Deep.
Yeah. Got the body lock here.
So
Flowers.
Oh, nice defense.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Fair play for Johnson.
Yeah, switched it around. Did we see Bilal?
Foot stomp.
Did we see Mohammed in his corner?
I actually don't know.
Oh, I don't know. Oh, what's happened
He's
here?
got to give the position back, I think.
Is it low blow?
Yeah, low blow. I imagine they'll...
Oh, didn't even see it.
Shango says, you could say Flowers may grow into the fight. I shall get my coat for that terrible pun. Yes. No. He says, I'd say an actual Flower would be more aggressive than Flower so far. Johnson can't take clean punches. His chin is suspect, says Wales.
Yeah.
That's true.
Yeah, what's that, man?
Look, he's been in there for years with the who's we talked about earlier. So he's all that time.
Take down.
The favourite channel, says Blake
Boom,
G.
take down.
Thank you, sir.
Blake, man, you can stick
Johnson
around.
on top.
Stick around.
Yes.
Come back every week, bro.
Exactly.
I like you.
Especially with big pay-per-view next week.
Yeah, exactly. That made big things.
Do not miss that.
Big things coming to the
Do
channel.
not miss that. Oh, check it out. Kick a brand of the canvas. We know about Kick, don't we?
That's quite surprising. When
come on, Johnson.
Well, I guess it's Power Slaps on Rumble, isn't it?
Is it?
Which is affiliated with the UFC.
Might be time to reach out to Kick, hey? Might be time. Check this out, though. So this is Johnson again on the takedown. Full guard here. And 1 minute 30 to work. What we haven't seen is Flowers in this position before. We haven't seen him
on his
in
back.
the UFC.
No.
On his back.
What happened to that camera angle there? What happened there?
Yeah. That's weird.
Just then. We just got a little blackout somehow.
Technical issues. Blake G says, I will come every week.
Angles too. Plenty angles.
Oh, love that, sir.
What's this?
Good elbow from Johnson. Come on, elbows.
Oh, mate.
Come on, Flowers. I'm giving up on Flowers.
I could be having a terrible main card.
I had a meh this week.
No, this main card is looking bad for me. What did you go with, Ash? You went with...
I went with Johnson.
Yeah, so Ash...
But I did go second round KO, though, so yeah.
But you're having a... Ooh.
Back to their feet now. Chango says, I don't think Flowers has any defensive ground game.
Nope. And I think
this is going to be Johnson's path to victory. He's taking it down with ease.
He's figured it out.
Taking down with ease.
He's trying to set up on a head and arm choke as well here.
I don't think he can get it from this side, can he? Unless he puts
he's in half guard.
Humongous amounts of pressure.
Yeah, he's in half guard. He needs to free that leg and hop to the other side and dig that shoulder into the neck. But
yeah, I think I had some unwarranted faith in Flowers tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, but this is what he's done a couple of times though.
Ooh,
he looks good and then gets caught.
Wow, look at this.
North-south choke.
Not enough time. But that was naughty.
Yeah.
Good round for Johnson again. I think he's 2-0 up.
It's time for
Flowers need to finish.
It's time for Flowers to really pull out something.
I did actually say under 2.5 in this, so I've got 2.5 minutes for something to happen.
Ooh.
That's only in one bet, so as long as MJ wins the fight, I'm not too bothered.
Ooh.
Flowers needs to really pull out the petals now.
Oh, dear.
You know what I mean? He needs to get the roses out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Look what you've started, Shango.
He's got to go in.
He needs to get the thorns out, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Shango says, if it helps, every week in the MMA league, I will post my picks so everyone knows who will lose. But you've been doing quite well, Shango.
He doesn't say what method of victory, though. He just shows you who you've gone for, but not what you've gone for. Because JK, you posted yours, but it didn't say what you went for with that fighter.
No, it doesn't. It just
that's the interesting thing as well.
Not too bad though, still. Just the minor.
Wells says easy round for Johnson. Come on, MJ. One more round like that for the perfect pick. Andre says, welcome in. He says, hello guys. Who's fighting right now? Well, we've got Michael Johnson against Darrius Flowers.
So you got the fighters up, yeah?
Yep. Yeah, everyone's good.
Yes, welcome, Andre.
I wonder how early Johnson shoots. How early do you reckon he shoots, lads?
Hit that like button if you've not done so already. Yeah, you could be right. He's could shoot and get a takedown in this opening minute of the round because he clearly was having some success. Sean says, wait, I actually picked Johnson by decision in the league. Oh, Sean, running away with it,
What
mate.
did he say?
He picked Johnson via decision, so one round.
What happened there?
Oh! That was a headbutt, wasn't it?
What happened there?
I swear that was a headbutt.
I think it was that big of a swing and a miss. It looked like he got caught.
It was such a weird camera angle.
It looked like he got caught. It was that much of a swing and a miss.
We're back on the ground, and Johnson's doing work at the moment.
I feel like my heart's fragile tonight. All these loud noises are making me go, ah! You know what I mean? Every time something really happened, I make myself jump.
Shango says, Flowers looks like a computer-controlled opponent set on easy difficulty. Wow, that's mad.
I just have to clip that one up.
Oh, Shango, mate. That's beautiful.
CPU.
Wales says, Shango, you were in first place 2 weeks ago. Don't doubt yourself. We all have good weekends and bad. That's true.
Yeah, you know what I mean? I can actually see Sai what he's doing now. So you know what I mean?
Yeah.
What do you mean?
Sai's had a couple of.
I can actually see. I can see. Well, no, not on the overall leaderboard, but on this event, I can actually see you.
Yeah. It's not been.
You don't have to scroll down as far this time.
No.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Is he trying to set up a Kimura here?
I am trying to do like the biggest comeback of all time, but that's yet to be cemented.
We've got Johnson's trying to go for a Kimura now on that left side.
Got 10 seconds. Nothing's going to happen unless he elbows his block off.
10 seconds?
Wait, who are you on about? He's got plenty of time to work.
Oh, for 2.5 for under 2.5.
Oh, for you to... okay,
right,
got you. That makes sense. Welcome on in, guys.
I went under 2.5, but it's not happened now. The time has gone.
Yeah.
It's going to go. It's going to go.
Bye, bet. See you later, pal.
Well, I've got Michael Johnson in the ACCA.
Oh, okay.
I do two now. I do one with the fighters and one with under 2.5 or over 2.5.
Okay, who's in your ACCA then?
Up next, we've got Gregory Rodrigues. Then I've gone for the Berserker.
All right, yeah.
And then I've gone for Danny Ige and Joe Pyfer.
It's basically all favourites. Yeah.
Yeah. Apart from, I don't think Johnson was favourite in this. I don't know, or was he?
Well, he must have been. Yeah, I think he
was.
was.
Yeah, he was.
Yeah, because I was feeling froggy tonight. I picked a couple of underdogs in there.
Yeah.
And Johnson swiftly moving through the gears on the ground for the position. Would like to see the elbow from the half guard.
Yeah, I got two underdogs on the main card.
Nice. Oh. Can I go?
Oh, mate, imagine. Go on, Flowers. Yes, go on, Flowers.
Oh, that would be hilarious.
Go on, Flowers.
Could you imagine?
Go on, Flowers, son. Oh.
That would be hilarious.
No.
Oh, man.
Johnson's literally bringing you flowers after your defeat, mate. You know what I mean?
Mate, I'd expect a bouquet after that, mate.
Darrius bouquet.
Darrius bouquet flowers.
It's like a Pokemon, right? It's like a Pokemon when he evolves. Goes from Darrius flowers.
The worst.
What would his middle name be? Bunch of. Darrius Bunch of Flowers. Or...
Ooh.
Froze there.
We froze a bit. What's going on?
I think Ash is a bit...
that flying knee, did you not see it?
You're joking, right? Oh, wait, no, we've skipped way back.
We are way back.
Something's happened.
Oh, wow.
Mate, flowers.
Something's just happened.
Oh, my goodness.
Is he... Oh, no. We can't get it back on yet.
We've lost visuals.
Gonna get an arm now.
Oh, Johnson sugar, yeah.
You serious?
Oh, mate, he's got 14 seconds to finish this.
Come on.
Oh.
No, you won't finish it.
Little too late for Darrius Flowers.
Too little, too late, yeah.
Come on, blood. Oh, goodness sakes.
Man.
Oh, well, that's another pick gone.
Yep.
What can we do?
Points mean prizes.
Points do mean prizes.
Not for us, unfortunately.
I've probably got as many wrong as I got right tonight. Not having a good one.
What did Wales go for?
Wales went for MJ. He was cheering for MJ.
What, KO or decision? I bet he went decision, didn't he? Of course he did.
Oh, good shout. Yeah, I think he might have done.
Of course you did, Wales, didn't you? Of course you did.
I thought that was Phil Hawes.
Mate, you're just too good. You're just too good, Wales.
You said knockout, did you, Ash?
I did, second round, so I'll only get 1 point.
Blake G is back. Wales says MJ with the decision. Flowers almost had him. His chin was going. He had MJ by decision, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, really? Oh, you're unreal. You're too good. It's unfair.
You just trying to get ahead of him, didn't you?
No, just catch him. I want to try and catch him, not get ahead of him. Just, you know what I mean? I just got to focus on catching him yet. You bring me flowers.
You give me Darrius in the pouring rain.
Yeah, he's trading wins for losses, to be fair. Johnson, he goes win, loss, win,
yeah,
loss,
Johnson's
win, loss.
Johnson's catching his losses now.
Yeah, but he's like I said, isn't it, journeyman?
Yeah, for sure.
Yeah, but it's funny. He's still kind of holding on to the dream of becoming a champion one day.
I don't think he's got that. I think he's just, I don't know.
He's been talking about it.
Has anyone else's feed gone blue?
No.
There's a camera slot. Oh, okay.
Like a blue
Maybe it was.
camera, wasn't it?
Shango says this is this is one of those fights you hope a new MMA watcher isn't watching, as they have heard it's not all holds or decision finishes.
Oh. Yeah.
No worries, Blake. If your phone's dying, get your phone sorted. Plug it in, sir.
Stay with us, sir. Stay with us.
Django says, I ruined Flowers' night by picking him. I've seen Flowers grow and be more active than him.
Yeah, to be fair. I mean, what do you think's going to happen when you pick a flower? What happens when you pick a flower? It dies.
Yeah.
So we picked a flower tonight, and it did not go well.
No. Having a nightmare tonight, guys.
Darrius, bunch of flowers.
Can't wait to move on from this fight.
Darrius, self-raising flowers.
Next fight's a banger, though.
It is, isn't
Bang
it?
Yeah. Chitty chitty bang bang.
I need to have a flawless event now, going forwards, I think. I can allow for those 2 mistakes. It's all right. Just no more, please, going forwards. I cannot get another one wrong.
Brad Tavares versus Gregory Rodrigues coming right up.
Oh, that's good. I think it's bangers to the top. Nah, co-main and main. But yeah.
What, left?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to the main. Looking forward to co-main.
What's everyone feeling for the main event?
I think it's going to be a boxing clinic from Pyfer.
I always underestimate Jack Hermansson. He always
this is it.
Pulls it out the bag.
He's quite annoying, really, isn't he?
He is.
In a lot of ways, he's very sort of flamboyant. Oh,
is that Ricci?
Like it was doing so well. Jack Hermansson was doing so well against Delidze until Delidze got to the mat. If you know what I mean.
Yeah.
But it was Jack Hermansson that got the takedown. And it was Delidze fighting off his back.
It was. That's true. It is true. Wales says Rodrigues looks like Obama. Shane says maybe his next fight he will change his name to Darrius Red Bull Energy and be more active.
Oh, mate. I wonder if his nickname in the gym is Petal. After tonight, it would be.
Excuse me, Petal.
Don't worry, Petal. Next time. You get it next time, Petal. All right, so...
This one's a banger.
We're looking down the barrel
Gregory Rodrigues.
Fight tree.
Right, should we get into it?
Yeah. Go on, why not? Let's just sprinkle some colour on this fight for this fight for the folks. Sorry, well, that came out with an S word instead of an F word. This fight. Not sure. For the folks. Okay, go on then. Ash, walk us through.
Yeah, jumping to Gregory Rodrigues then, who's got a pro record of 14 wins with 5 losses, with 9 KOs and 3 submissions, and he has 7 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 5 wins and 2 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2021. He's also been on the Dana White Contender Series in 2020, and he's also never been submitted.
Never. Never. Now, he's an orthodox fighter, black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, extremely well-conditioned fighter with great pedigree on the ground. His transitions are very slick. In recent fights, he's demonstrated the judo throws in his arsenal. We've actually seen several techniques he can actually use to get his opponents down. He's known for his grappling abilities as well. However, 3 of his last 5 wins have been by KO. So you can see he's really fallen in love with the striking. He does a really good job of finding a home for the straight right and stepping away on those little angles as well to avoid the counters. But overall, he's quite a well-rounded fighter with diverse skill set as well, looking confident on the feet and on the ground. All areas.
Indeed. So jumping on to the veteran in Brad Tavares then, who's got a pro record of 20 wins with 8 losses, with 5 KOs and 2 submissions, and he has 5 first-round finishes. He has a UFC record of 15 wins with 8 losses. He made his UFC debut all the way back in 2010. He's never been submitted. He has beaten former champion Chris Weidman in his last fight. Yeah. So that's a big win on his resume. He's also got the second most fight time in the middleweight division, over 4 hours, nearly 5 hours now. And he's got the second most decision wins in UFC history, which is 13.
Oh, wow.
Wow.
Interesting.
Stat and half, boys.
We saw that fight as well against Weidman.
Yeah, that was hard to watch, that Weidman fight.
It was, yeah.
Just it was. That leg and
the decline.
It's just constant PTSD.
Oof.
Every strike was just had me wincing.
Yeah. Fighting style, though, for Brad Tavares, an orthodox fighter, accomplished striker, kickboxing style, where he throws a lot of kicks to the body, including the push kick off of the front leg. Lightning fast jab. He's very good at blitzing forward with it and following up with his straight right. He's really sharp with his hands when his opponent's close to distance. Not afraid to brawl, but also not your typical pressure fighter. Will rotate the outside, finding his entries and drawing out reactions. He's very durable and has great takedown defense.
You on about Vicente Luque?
Yeah, do I see Luque better?
Yeah, Luque's in the corner.
Yeah, you do.
Yeah.
Mad to think this guy's like a year older than us, isn't he? 2 years older than us, or am I getting that wrong?
I think he's like the same age, isn't he?
That's funny.
I thought it was like 40 odd.
I know.
All of a sudden, that scene from Bad Boys 2 is in my mind when the kid goes to the door and who is it? Martin Lawrence and Will Smith rock up and like, who's this guy? He's like, I'm here to take out your daughter on a date. So how old are you? 15? Shit, bro, you at least 30.
Yeah, bro, you at least 30.
Do you know what I mean? And he's just like standing there like, that was funny. It's a funny scene.
What can we expect from Gregory Rodrigues here?
Yeah, all right. So from RoboCop, he's got counters off. He's got to kind of counter off of Tavares' leg kicks, I think, and just try to crowd him with in order to prevent him from throwing them. Tavares was successful with the leg kicks in his last fight because Weidman wasn't able to counter effectively off of them. But Rodrigues actually chose to grapple in his last fight against Tuluilin. That's a real tough one. Say it 5 times fast, and your couch will probably float.
Yeah.
But
but I think Hezbollah will come alive if you say it. It will just get up.
Start doing this.
Oh, brilliant! We need to kind of rig that as a prank one point. Just get it to somehow do that. That'd be great. But yeah, look, he showed us some really nasty ground and pound in that fight anyway as a point, and he made a real quick work as well of the geezer. I would like to see more of his jiu-jitsu this time out perhaps, but if Tavares' excellent takedown defense, if it wasn't for that of course, then maybe he would be showcasing that tonight. But look, we've seen Tavares most vulnerable when he's been trapped against the cage. So if I'm Rodrigues, I'm pouring on the pace and I'm taking him there.
Absolutely. For sure. As for Brad Tavares then, I think we'll get a calculated approach from him, giving Rodrigues a lot of different looks on the feet to discourage him and slow the fight down to his pace. Rodrigues was has quite a long torso, so Tavares will want to get him to raise his hands and land strikes around the guard. Tavares is an experienced fighter, so as soon as he identifies his opponent's weaknesses, he'll exploit it. He was constantly targeting Weidman's lead leg in that last fight because Weidman was leaning heavy on it. If he does this with Rodrigues, he'll need to kind of move more, I think.
He's 31. That's madness.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. You were right. So
Crazy.
A year older than you, JK, and he looks about 90.
Mad team.
Man,
Stoney was in the house.
Not aging well.
And he said,
"Who's that? Sorry,
Stoney." He says,
What's good, Stoney?
Johnson, a legend. I was scared for him when he got hit with the knee. Shango says, I guess Flowers doesn't go to the gym after that. Wales says he's got RoboCop by second round submission. I'm going with the ripped Brazilian Obama, says Canadian Bacon. Sean's gone RoboCop round 1 knockout.
Yes.
I gone for RoboCop decision, actually.
I've gone for round 2 KO.
Same, round 2 by RoboCop.
Well, I'm not going to say that name because it went horribly wrong last time.
RoboCop. Shango V says, I've got Rodrigues here, so I will apologise to Gregory now pre-fight. Wales says tied number 1 in the league with lowrider tone. Ooh, it's heating up at the top.
It is. I think I'm 5th now. It's not good.
Raw. Slipping. Here we are in to number 1. Psycho Paul's in the house. Yes, Psycho Paul. Hey.
Yes, Psycho Paul. What's up, man?
Fellas. Bit late tonight, but made it. Hit a sheep. As crazy as it sounds. What, on your way home? Well, welcome on in, Wales. I hope you and the sheep.
You hit a sheep.
This ain't getting out of the first round, I don't think. This ain't getting out of the first round, boys. This is not getting out of the first round.
Yeah, I mean, it's so much power. But this is great. This is what we wanted Rodrigues to do, is really put him on the cage and take it to him, which is fantastic. But there's so many ways that Tavares can still...
Tavares beat him with right. Tavares pinged him with that right. He's got Robocop backing up now.
Wow. He just reset his CPU with that one. Robocop had to go whoop, whoop, whoop.
Oh, damn. Mate,
shots
these
from
boys
Tavares.
are banging.
Those looping shots from Tavares are finding its way around the guard and just kind of hitting Robocop.
I wonder why Tavares didn't go jumping in for that one.
Yeah, could have, yeah.
I need a takedown, Rodrigues. A takedown.
Yeah. I was expecting more takedowns in this.
He's just got such a hittable head, Rodrigues, isn't he?
Yeah.
Yeah. So far, that's probably the most significant strike of the fight.
Yes.
In my opinion. Oh, good body kick.
Like
Now the kicks are coming off from Tavares. Oof. Well blocked. Needs to go for the push kick, I think. Great on the outside leg kick.
So Tavares is just countering. Oh, look, again.
Oh, good shelling up from Tavares.
Really combinations from Rodrigues.
Oof, going to the body that time.
He does look really good, but it's just fights like this. It just takes one. Oh, Tavares was so slick with that 1-2 down the pipe.
Yeah. I feel like Tavares, like any bloke could get the knockout in this fight.
Yeah. Oh, going for a takedown now.
Oh, yeah, I think he might need to. At the moment, we're in...
Nice wide base from Tavares. Nice.
Yep. Knees to the leg.
Stuff this one.
We're in 41, 40, 39, 38, 37.
Oh, low blow. No, that's cool. We continue.
Psychopol says, car came off, worse, sheep survived. Oh, bloody hell.
Oh, mate.
That's a nightmare, mate.
Do you know what's also terrible about it? It's because when they bar, it sounds like they're laughing, doesn't it? So you hit a sheep and it stands on the corner of the road going, bah!
Mugging you off.
Mugging you off, mate.
Oof.
Isn't that just so unfortunate?
Ooh.
I bet you wanted to slam the bloody vehicle in reverse, didn't you?
Yeah, run over it to make sure it's gone, you know what I mean?
Just to make sure, just because it's standing behind you laughing.
Body shot from Rodrigues.
Yeah, he's working the body good.
Disguised it well, yeah.
Oh, nice looping shot there from Rodrigues.
Oof. Jab attempt from Rodrigues.
Not bad.
Rodrigues shoots. He's got a single leg.
Oh, he's exposed.
Tavares just keeps
he's
hopping
really
around and well played. Knee.
Wow, big knees here.
Damn.
Tavares is still there. Why is his face so clean still?
I know.
I don't believe it.
Oh, good.
Did he get it?
Oh, good toss from Rodrigues.
Rodrigues is working so hard. It's round one, and he still looks good. I wonder how many.
Would you class that as a takedown there, boys?
Yeah, good point.
I think so.
Yeah,
just because I got a bet builder. Bet365 are quite good. They're quite good with bet builders. Bet365.
The knees were clear. I thought it
Rodrigues 2 takedowns. That's ours. I don't know if that's one.
But the thing is what also has been quite topical is counting mat returns as a takedown. Because if you get taken down and pop straight back up again, then should it really
very
count?
Smart from Rodrigues there. Going for the choke, and he brought both hands up, so he landed that knee.
Oh, right.
Very smart.
But at the moment, Tavares is playing with it.
I don't know how he can tell not to throw that knee to the head, but he just knows somehow.
You can't keep playing with it, though, because you're just going to time a bad one, aren't you?
Yeah. He's lifting him up, though.
Yeah, that's what he's counting on, I guess. His corner can't even say, go, no, because he's...
Pedigree.
You know what I mean? It's...
Whole Peter situation again. Oh, I think Tavares tried to reach for that far side there.
Choke. 10 seconds.
Yeah, a couple of seconds left.
Oh, good knee to the body from...
I'll give it to Rodrigues this round.
Yeah, Rodrigues round.
Take it.
Yeah. I did think that Tavares landed the best strike, but he's...
Yeah, he did, yeah.
It's true.
All pressure, though, from Rodrigues.
His face...
I'm going to have a little look to see if that takedown landed.
His face is far too clean.
This is looking like a one big shot finish at some point. So Shango, what else is if the hips hit the canvas, it should be considered a takedown.
But
that's what I thought.
But even still, if you get taken down, hips hit the canvas, and you get up within the second, and nothing's done with it, it's not counted as a takedown.
Yeah.
Yeah, he got up, but my argument there was he doing enough with it? still had them in a down
no,
position.
you don't need to do nothing with a takedown to make it, to counter a takedown, mate. If you take someone down, they pop back up. It's still a takedown.
No, you have to do something with it. You have to do.
Of course you don't.
You do.
You don't, Mr. Brown.
I think there is a time.
You do.
I think there is a time.
I'm telling you, bro. I'm telling you, man. Don't embarrass yourself. You do.
Right.
You got to do when you get taken down. It's you kind of got to do something with it.
I think there's a time. There's at least a few seconds of control.
Yeah, that's the word, control. You kind of have to have.
That would be in natural wrestling, right?
Time is in.
I don't know. I never wrestled at college. Oof.
Wrestling. Oh, they're coming out flying.
Yeah.
My goodness.
Like the first round, like a bat out of hell. Oh man,
Tavares going for stepping elbows.
He's doing all right there. Finally wearing some damage.
Oh, he's just exchanging jabs.
Robocop's going to have to go third. He's going to have to tee something up. He's crowding him, so those kicks aren't really... hasn't got many kicks, has he, Tavares, because Rodrigues is crowding him. So he's doing really good.
As much as what we anticipated, but I think... shot.
Ooh.
Here we go. You're right. We talked about doing the wrestling as well. And to be fair, we have seen Tavares' takedown defense be pretty on point.
He has been quite good, yeah.
Ooh, come on, take him down.
Or knock him out. Knock him out.
If Wales gets second round sub, I'm leaving.
Wales says close round. First half of it was all Tavares. Second half was all Robocop. Still, he took him to that position.
I'll give it to Robocop.
Shango says, have you heard they are going to change the rules on knees to stop fighters putting a hand down due to the Arnold Allen fight the other week?
Well, they're going to change it
to going to unify rules. I'm not sure.
How will they change it? As in, like, no knees?
You're just allowed
when
to.
Your hips are bent?
Has it got to be like
I think they're just... because people wouldn't play possum. They'd get out of that position, wouldn't they?
Yeah. Would it be in...
Well, obviously, if they could.
I think it should just be one knee. If one knee is on the ground, then it should...
Yeah, so would they do it in favour of the person with the hand on the ground or in favour of the person who wants to be doing the damage? Oh, Tavares looking good. Tavares coming forward for the first time tonight and looking good at it. But he looks good on the back foot, Tavares, anyway, historically.
I think if you're going to change it, I think you should have... it should be both hands on the floor.
Yeah.
But...
Yeah.
At a bare minimum. But I wouldn't be opposed to just having one knee counts as grounded.
Where's the power of Rodrigues tonight? It's not really showed up, has it?
He's not in the second round.
He's got power, though.
Yeah, but he's landed some devastating punches. But Tavares is, A, not wearing it, and B, Tavares' punches definitely have seemed to make Rodrigues step back.
This is a good contest.
Look at his face.
Oof.
Isn't it amazing? Do you remember when he got that gash above the nose here?
Yeah, against Chidi and Skawani.
Yeah.
That's actually brilliant how he heals up. I mean... He's not doing
too great now, is he, that Chidi?
No, he's not, actually. He's got a fight booked as well. I can't remember who it's against.
That guy's just a good name.
Single leg attempts.
Not bad. Switching
up.
Stuff from Tavares.
Oh, this is good.
All good right on the break.
Don't let him out. Take that real estate right away.
Yes, Raphael. What's up? He says, hey. What's up,
Raphael. That was good,
Welcome
Capitan.
Double luck on the video, sir.
So
that's right. It makes sense.
Whoa.
Psycho says, do you lads agree with Bobby Green's comments about grappling focused fighters making the sport less exciting?
I hear you. I know what you're saying.
I don't...
But bear in mind, the element of grappling does bring certain fighting styles into... It makes the fights well. I mean, if you didn't have any grappling, people would be running in a little bit more carelessly. So I guess it does kind of support his point, doesn't it? Because you're not afraid for the takedown. You would be coming forwards a little bit more commonly.
I don't know where I stand with that.
The idea is it's ultimate fighting, though, isn't it? And it's supposed to be putting all martial arts on display.
Yeah.
You take that out, you're taking out half the sport.
Oof.
Aren't you? There's a lot of jiu-jitsu requires grappling.
Oh, great double leg,
Wrestling,
nice.
of course, requires grappling. You're taking out so many martial arts with just removal of grappling. It's not simply removing grappling; it's really removing many martial arts from the It'd just be mixed starts.
We've got
I don't know.
Robocop now in at half guard. Applying some ground control here in this round, which didn't really get much of
in the round. It's been quite close.
Yeah. Yeah, he's got two hands on that left arm of Rodrigues, but he's not allowing Rodrigues to settle in this position or get much off. So it's a bit of a stalemate.
It is.
Not much going on in this, but Rodrigues will, have the takedown, score the takedown.
Round 2 knockouts gone.
I think it's going to go to a decision, perhaps. Shango says, seemingly it will have to be less using it as a defense position, like Ash said, playing possum also. It's going to be looked into and proposed, so may not happen. Wells says, I do agree with it. It's mixed martial arts for a reason.
Yeah, and I think there's other platforms which have that anyway, isn't there? There's other things. I mean, you want to take out grappling, then you're watching kickboxing. And there's the places you go to watch that. I think...
agreed.
Although, what's quite good about... What's that other one? One Championship, is it? No, what's the one in the...
No, I think it is one FC, where they do 1 round kickboxing, then the next round is MMA.
No, I think Ryzen do that.
Oh, that's Ryzen. Sorry. Hang on a bit. They did that with Demetrius Johnson.
Actually, no. One FC did it as well. Yeah.
Yeah, because they did everyone was on about DJ surviving that first round in kickboxing, obviously with that kickboxer, and then finished him in the second round when it was MMA.
Yeah, but also what I'm thinking of where you get taken down and they will stand you up within the first 5 seconds of your takedown. It is 1FC, isn't it?
Stand you up?
No, it wouldn't be 1FC.
What's that futuristic one with the open?
Are you on about Karate Combat?
That's the one. Karate Combat. You take you down and you're on the ground. You're allowed about 5 seconds.
You're allowed to sweep people, I think.
Yeah, but then they will stand you up, and you gotta get back to it.
Oh, what, the one where Sam Alvey is heavyweight champ?
Yeah.
Oh
my goodness, they're going at it.
Go!
Straight shot from Rodrigues.
Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness.
Teeing off. Tavares needs to circle out there.
Come on!
He's landed a few.
Bro, what's his chin?
Wow.
Adverse.
Oh my goodness.
Come on, it's got to stay in there.
Man,
I've got a decision on this. That is it. Gregory Rodrigues stops Brad Tavares early in round 3.
Robocop went into hyperdrive.
Good finish.
Great.
I was 1 round away from 2 points.
Round 3.
I'll take the 2 points.
I'll take the 2 points. Let me take the 2 points from you.
Oh, because you got a TKO.
Yeah, knockout. We said round 2 though.
I haven't gone for many.
At least you only get 1 point, Wales. Ha.
I'll take those 2 points.
Yeah, he says, damn, there goes my points. GG, etc. It's tough to explain to anyone who hasn't clicked with it yet. Stoney says Rodrigues got some nasty hands. Wales says, Robocop just saw a criminal. Nasty shots of Sean. Protect the innocent. Uphold the law, says Shango. Man. How many finishes is that for Robocop now? Ash?
That's amazing. He's got to be first now. He's tied second, right?
I know that was Brad Tavares. Gregory Rodrigues has got 9 KOs and 3 submissions. I don't know what that's UFC record wise.
In the UFC alone, that should be...
It's a few, because he finished Chile, you'll have to check it, JK.
What was
5?
What was Tavares'
5
record?
knockouts in the UFC.
Tied second, but how many was to get you tied second?
Oh, that was decisions.
Yeah. Oh, I see.
Yeah, that's kind of why I thought Gregory Rodrigues would probably get the decision in this.
It all depends on if that hip toss was a takedown to win my bet builder.
Oh, really?
Now, I don't know if Bet365 will accept it. If they don't, I'm videoing it and sending it to them. You know what I mean? What, you don't class this as a takedown?
Yeah, look, we've got the evidence right here on stream.
Shango Fee says, do his finishes include the movies? Psycho Paul says, category style groups could be introduced, strikers versus strikers, grapplers versus grapplers, and so on.
Then what are we doing with divisions? Then,
no, I think
every division would have to get split twice.
no, I think that kind of almost. The problem with that is you've got fighters getting injured doing just those things, and I think it makes things even more difficult for the UFC to make MMA fights. You know,
you're talking about categories. Yeah, I mean,
unless you're the UFC and you literally you were the only MMA promotion in the world, and you had a roster of however many, then yeah, maybe. But I don't think we're there. I mean, we're struggling to make these fight nights exciting, aren't we?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean,
Rodrigues is always exciting.
I am excited by this fight night, to be honest. This has excited me a bit. I remember last week we were talking about it. A bit. Stop it, you stop it. On the OnlyFans, not this channel, the OnlyFans. But with this fight, with this main card, Hermansson versus Pyfer, I thought, 4. But honestly,
what a stat.
Incredible.
Most knockouts in middleweight division since 2020. 5.
Yeah. It's just such a shame that he lost that fight against Vieira.
Yeah. That knockout was weird as well. It was in slow motion, wasn't it?
Yeah. Yeah, he was really slow to react to that left hook. Shango says, I got a point there. I had round 1 TKO. Wales says, if Dana isn't going to do a 165 division, he definitely ain't doing category fights. That's very, very true. Yeah. Sleepy Penguin Entertainment says, hey guys, welcome on in. Sleepy Penguin Entertainment.
Sleepy, welcome
Hit that like button. Hit the subscribe button if you're new to the channel. We're a UFC fan channel where fan opinions matter most. So we want to hear your opinions on all the fights that's going on. We want to know who you're picking, why you picked them, and of course, some of the things that you're most looking forward to in the next upcoming weeks, whether or not the UFC 300 main event announcement will take place during the Super Bowl or not. We've also been talking about that tonight. So, it'd be good to get your takes on those things. Shango V says, I think it depends on weight classes with regards to strikers versus grapplers.
Yeah.
They are very different. Also, it leads to fighters adapting to it more. That is true.
And then some love in the chats. Some love in the chats. That's lovely.
Give you love. Awesome. Spread love, folks.
Henry woofed again.
Henry.
Well, give us one, Si. Say it again.
Go on, say Henry again.
Henry.
Let's get 5 more likes on the video. Oh, jelly.
Come on, let's get it going. Get it going.
Psycho Paul says, styles do make fights, but nobody wants to see a Lewis versus Almeida style fight again. That's a good point. Shout out to Gregory Rodrigues. God bless, says Wales. Yes. Yeah. I heard that he is the most
electrifying superstar in sports entertainment.
The most Christian in the division.
He didn't show us his mouth guard. He had a Jesus mouth guard, didn't he? I didn't see it.
Did you pick Rodrigues?
I did.
Well done.
Partly was thinking he is a God-fearing man too. That he also helps. First. That helps. He does put God first, and there's a difference. I'm telling you. But yeah, that did help with the pick. A little bit.
You put God first as well, didn't you, Si?
I try to. Every day. What are we on to now? Fight 4?
Oh, they're making picks on who's going to win the Super Bowl. Money Moicano.
Yeah, they're going to use the Super Bowl for promotion. That's probably part of the deal, isn't it? It's you scratch our back, we scratch yours. So it makes sense for UFC now to be announced at the Super Bowl because they kind of got each other's hands in pocket here.
Well, it's got to be Conor McGregor then. Got to be Conor McGregor main event because you know what I mean. He goes to these kind of events and people know who he is. If you get what I mean. You know what I mean? No one knows who Izzy Adesanya is. You know what I mean?
Walk out like
damn, that sphere looks lit. Who the heck is Jelly Roll? What the fuck? Says Wales. Yeah, he's a rapper, I think. Shango says, I have Bryczek round 2 knockout here, and again, for the life of me, I have no idea why I picked it or when. Well, I mean, he's got a good finishing rate, so it's a top one. Wales says, who is ATF picking for the Super Bowl?
That's a good question.
No idea. Anything about the teams. I'm just going to go with the Chiefs.
I'll go with Hanker Chiefs as well. I think the Hanker Chiefs are going to.
It says full fight. It says actually. It says 2 takedowns on the thing.
It does. Yeah.
Oh, I was 4 strikes off because I had 75 strikes and he had 71. Oh, that is gutting.
Oh,
why didn't you let it go a little bit longer, ref? You know what I mean?
Imagine you counting down. I can see you counting down at that point when he's punching him in the head. 4, 3, 2, 1.
Wales says, I got Chiefs 28-24, and Travis Kelce proposes to Taylor Swift on the field right after the game. Apparently, there's been a lot of talk on whether or not she's going to be able to make it because she's performing in Japan.
No.
So
I didn't know he was a Taylor Swift fan.
Apparently, it's possible.
Right, let's have a little look where I am in the old league.
Imagine that.
Again, if you're just joining us and you don't know what we're talking about league-wise, go into the description and join the Fight Picks League.
That's
they're already coming out. Right, let's get into it.
Oh yeah,
before I do check.
Probably should do.
I'm going to jump into Ihor then, who's got a pro record of 19 wins with 5 losses, with 9 KOs and 8 submissions, and he has 14 first-round finishes, and he has a UFC record of 1 win and 3 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2022. He also was in the Dana White Contender Series in 2021, and he also has never been submitted.
Who are we talking about? Potieria?
Yeah.
All right.
Posterior.
Posh interior. We're looking at a southpaw fighter here. Now he's got a fantastic striking style as well. Constantly flicks that lead hand out there to set up his combinations, but he likes to get straight to work from the bell as well. So his UFC debut seemed to have humbled him a little bit. More patiently, he's been coming out a bit more lately, but ultimately he's a go-getter. He's looking to get after it. He exhibits quite a low guard, swings looping shots around the guard as well for his opponents directly right at the sweet spot. Sorry, so that's the
sweet pot,
the sweet pot pie. Just behind the ear, of course.
It's always entertaining that beer at ATF. You know what I mean?
Right behind a sweetie pie. Yeah. But yeah, no, he's quite good at finding the sweet spot. You know, I nearly did it again, offsetting that equilibrium basically. But he's fairly agile for the light heavyweight as well, moving in and out of range fluidly and throwing his hands at speed. He's pretty slick, this kid.
Also, quick one before we get into the next one. Who did you pick in this side?
Oh, I had gone for. I think
anyway, what you're having
Potieria.
Yeah,
of course you did.
Why is that?
Of course, you're going to pick the guy with the massive Jesus tattoo on his chest.
Oh, right, no. I was gonna say, is he a man of God? I don't know. No, to be fair, I was watching his last fight, right? And I was thinking, this guy with this big cross on his chest, but then his opponent had looked like monsters either side of his chest. I was like, oh, if they're not demons, what are they? But then
against Satan, you know what I mean?
Yeah, it did look a bit like it. So I thought it's almost like heaven and hell going on there. Although he did look good in that fight, he did lose that fight though. But the other guy, despite having the monster, it was like saying glory to God anyway at the end of it. So I don't know. I don't think tattoos have anything to do with the faith. Is what I learned watching that. But otherwise, Bryczek.
Anyway, jumping to Bryczek, then he's got a pro record of 17 wins with 5 losses, with 11 KOs on 1 submission and 10 first-round finishes. He is making his UFC debut, as I just mentioned now, and he is on a 5-fight win streak.
That's right. He's an orthodox fighter with a brown belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. He's devastating knockout power. He's always looking to land his power right hand over the top of his opponent's lead hand. Always feinting and moving his upper body to keep opponents guessing. Stays patient and waits for the right opportunity to pounce. He gets you backing up, waits for you to come forwards, and then throws with such speed. Expectations, though, for Potieria.
Just saw a comment there from Wales to NJ. He's saying, who is lowrider in the league? I think
he's been in the chats before.
I like to stand up and admit and say to you guys, I am lowrider. It is I.
No.
It is I.
This is I. You wish, mate.
It's a humble coming forwards, but I take the mantle. I created 2 profiles, and I wanted to see how I'll do under this persona. with a real lowrider. Please stand up.
I'm so glad you've actually said that. Now, unfortunately, is it lowrider? Is it?
That's me. Yeah.
So now that you've admitted that is the lowrider is you, he's going to drop right down the leaderboard now.
Imagine.
So lowrider, if you're out there, leave it on sign out when all your picks go wrong.
No, it's me. It's me. All right, expectations for Potieria. So this is a bold move for Potieria, who is stepping it up on short notice with 1-3 in his last 4 fights. However, his speed was getting the better of Bellardo in his last fight out. That was the guy with the 2 tattoos I was talking about. But like, he just needs to not chase for that finish this time and just be a little bit more patient. Such an exciting fight last time. I really enjoyed watching that backwards and forwards. But yeah, super exciting. In Bryczek's last loss, he actually had a hard time dealing with the leg kick. So I do hope that's something that Potieria is going to be picking up on and intend to utilize tonight, I'd hope. But use that flick jab as he does to draw out the counter is what I expect from him. Probably maybe go third in the striking, but he would actually need to be aware of circling back to the center of the octagon and just not allowing himself to get trapped up against the fence against this guy, Bryce.
Yeah.
Bryczek.
As for Bryczek, I think he needs to work his way into range using his feints and find a home for either of his straight right hand or the left hook. Remain technical and avoid brawling with Potieria, because I feel that Potieria will be more comfortable in those scenarios. He needs to use his footwork and distance management to land those big shots. And we're in. He can trust his power over Poteria's, but not his technical striking ability. So countering and cornering would be the best bet at landing. Good inside low kick from Potieria earlier on. We'll get to some chats then. We've got Wales says got Bryczek by decision. Sean's gone Bryczek round 2. Making the walk. MMA is in the house. Says, what's up, gentlemen? Got Bryczek by knockout. Got 5 knockouts in a row coming in. He's got momentum. That's true.
Nice,
he does.
Bro.
He certainly does. But what I've noticed about this guy, he really sits heavy in that footwork. And I do think Potieria... I'm going to stop talking now. Yeah, I just saying, I do think Potieria is got a better footwork, which I could probably best him in this fight. He's got great slick boxing, but he does not have the power that Bryczek possesses.
I got Bryczek as well.
You did go Bryczek, yeah?
Yeah,
I went round 2. I wish I went round 1 now. I wish I went round 1.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, Bryczek's got that power, but look how he's sitting. So he's got his hand cocked and ready. He's literally just waiting to catch him. And I just want Potieria.
Your arms are heavy.
Yeah, Potieria just needs to not. He really needs to not play into his game. And this is not what I expected for someone to come in on their debut. He's sitting so nicely. He's not rushing it, which is good.
Who's the one stepping on a short notice here?
Bryczek.
No, it is Bryczek. Is it Bryczek?
I thought it was Potieria, actually.
Because Potieria missed weight, didn't he?
Yeah. That's a good point.
I can't remember.
Oh, out of these two? Which one out of these two, or which one on the whole card? Because I think a few people...
No, what one out of these two stepped in on short notice? Because I thought it was Bryczek.
No, Potieria...
I don't remember him.
No, Potieria did.
Did he?
No.
Who was Bryczek?
No, Bryczek was fighting Darrius. It was Potieria who stepped in on short notice.
Yeah.
Okay.
Darrius pulled out due to visa issues.
He said, yeah, I'll take it, which is why it's a bit of a bold move because, you know, he's...
Actually, yeah, there's two replacements, apparently, according to Wikipedia. It says that Darrius was pulled out due to visa issues, but then was briefly replaced by Dylan Budka. But medical issues prevented him from competing, so that's when Potieria stepped up.
He's got the 5 minutes. Got the 5 minutes.
Oh, man.
Ooh,
bad eye poke,
man. Oof.
Don't you hate
Great.
it? Don't rush it. I'm thinking about 4 minutes 30. Maybe we get back on the time.
Meanwhile, I will get to some chats. Who says Psycho Paul says, why is Hermansson still headlining
every time
fight nights? Neither him or Pyfer headline material. I have had Dan Ige as main event. It's a fair shout.
Hype for Pyfer in it.
Yeah, it's hype for Pyfer because he's on his way up, and not only that, it's because of the UFC is stacking these next few pay-per-view cards, really. I think we just got to accept the fact that we're going to get these fight nights as fans, you know?
I reckon it's going to be 4:30 timer.
Bosh, yeah.
Let's have a look.
And we're back in on 3:30.
We went out of time, unfortunately, so I'm not going to get it up on the screen. But if you kept it rolling from the beginning of the fight, then
2:30?
it'll still be rolling on. Yeah. We're at 3:20, 3:18, but we'll get the 2:31 back in.
Ooh.
Good inside low kick from Potieria. Both guys being very sort of tentative, respecting each other's power.
Yeah, needs to be done.
Another good low inside kick from
A bit
Potieria.
inside leg kick.
Yeah. I think we asked for that, didn't we, in the expectations? Because he's got quite a wide stance, but also that power coming from those legs. He's got to be touching that up. That did look pretty
Potieria needs to close that distance back again.
Ready with a 2:30.
Oh, he's getting hungry for that knockout now.
He is, yeah.
Oh, are we going to get there? I wonder.
I know. Come on. Give me some points, please. Oh!
Round one.
Fastballs over the top from Bryczek.
Counter.
Trying to counter off of the low kicks. Yeah.
Time is back
Good
in.
shot to the shot to the cup.
Oh, for Christ's sake, how have you punched the cup?
Oh, Django says Bryczek telegraphs his right a lot, dropping down to follow it, hoping he knows that himself. I hate eye pokes, grim.
Let's have a look at this.
Oh,
yeah, that's how. Yeah, he kind of defended.
Yeah, Django says Bryczek still dropping to throw that big shot.
Can it take a point?
It looks like Poteria's sitting there trying to find a strategy, trying to figure out.
Yeah,
I don't think so.
So far, he's not been doing anything successfully against.
The inside leg kick is.
Yeah, he's just got to keep doing it.
No, I think
He's getting countered though, isn't it?
it's 2 fouls, but 2 different fouls. So he'd probably get benefit of the doubt. Oh man, we've got Angus in the house. He says, "I will cry myself to sleep if Hermansson loses this tonight."
Oh mate,
well, you are going to be
that.
weeping, son, because I've got my boy Joe Pyfer. He's in ones to watch this year. So
Artem in the corner there. Look,
Artem Lobov.
Artem Lobov. You know what I mean? He's there ready.
No.
Who else has got Hermansson tonight?
Making the walk on May says, "Don't see nut punches a lot. Dana gives us something new
we call them.
all the time."
I think you've got to have a point added for a nut punch, not a point taken away.
Point added.
Oh dear.
So Wojciech's going to win around 11-9.
Oh, for goodness sake.
Oh, I might I'm going.
This guy's proper taking the mic, isn't he?
Come on,
he's taking the 5 minutes.
Taking a fool on this. Oh.
But he's got to work within his means, hasn't he? And maybe it's a good strategy because we do see fighters get back in there straight away, don't we?
I think he's very lucky he's in Apex because the crowd's not obviously bothered.
Yeah,
I mean,
true.
If a crowd was there, they'd be booing him.
Yeah.
Then again, all due respect, it was a low blow.
Barely though.
I don't know how much it
was actually barely.
You take the full 5 minutes, mate. You try and think of a strategy.
Do you know what I would do as well? I'd be like, you leave me and my balls to rest and stop hovering over me like a waiter when I'm eating my food. I find it, you know, let me take my time.
This is ridiculous.
It is a bit ridiculous, but also I think it's a bit.
He's taking the
don't
full
let yourself get
5
intimidated by everyone else.
Like, imagine what it would be like if it was a kick.
Yeah.
This was a punch to the nuts. Surely he'd recover a lot quicker.
He's been a little bit pretty.
That
a hard warning. Stern warning. Stern warning.
Yeah.
Oh, he says he's going to take a point.
Oh,
he is. Do you know why he's saying no more fouls?
Play for Mike Beltron.
Do you know why? It's because he can't afford to run over any longer than they already are. No more fouls.
Yeah.
We can't afford
Time is
to
of the
pay the fine.
Production company.
Someone put 10p in the meeting.
We're already running over. And this guy takes the absolute bloody Michael. so
I can't believe we've still got 2 minutes left
can't
of this
afford
round.
another foul because that's another 5 minutes.
Oof. Went low again, did Potieria with that inside kick. Come on.
Oh.
Ooh, short elbow inside there for Bryczek there.
Would want to be taking advantage of the grappling here tonight then? Who wants to... I would have thought Bryce
None of them
would want to type those weapons.
None of them.
Oh, he's going to the body as Bryczek. He's going to go low and then come up high. Set up that overhand.
Sorry, I meant Potieria wouldn't type those weapons because they're just deadly with Bryczek. But yeah, and yeah, see, he's got that little flick jab, Potieria. You want to throw that first and then really sit down on third once he draws out that counter. Because Bryczek is a counter striker. Can't flick it fourth.
Here we go.
Oh, missed. Yeah. Potieria now.
Oh, got his hands together.
In the clinch.
Oh, straight aggressive on the hands. Get off.
Yeah. Some good wrist control.
And for a ride.
Bryczek.
I was just thinking as well, a little fun game. We might have to have a sound up a bit more, to be fair, though, for it. But every time you hear someone say against the fence, you just have a drink. Because they say it like several times.
Yeah, it's not really going to work.
I know you could probably hear it, Ash. If you hear it, they say it.
Oh, I can hear it, yeah.
Yeah, if they say against the fence, then we have to have a drink.
All right.
That could be an idea for UFC 300 watch long.
Oh, well, I did say round 2, so lovely.
Did you? Oh, damn it.
But to who?
Round 1.
Right. Do you know?
Oh, Bryczek.
I actually thought it was in round 2, actually, because of all the time we wasted.
Nah, that was the longest round.
So it felt like we went back to their corners. I think this could be... Oh! Putting some punctuation on.
Unloading. Oof. And Beltran steps in the nick of time.
Oh, Drew.
In a round 1.
Do you reckon he stole it?
Don't know.
I don't actually who won that round. It was stop start.
Shango says after 22 minutes, round 1 ended. Potieria not looking like the eye poke or low blow has lasting effects there. No.
No, I mean, it was...
Fair play. Smash that like button, folks. Get it going.
Ihor.
We got the co-main event coming up after this. How many finishes have we had so far tonight?
Should really be calling him Cravendale, shouldn't we? Because he's just been milking it.
Oh, so
we all love Clover.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 finishes so far tonight.
5 tonight? All of them have finishes tonight. To Boy's point. No, we had a decision. Which one was that?
Michael Johnson.
Yeah.
In the main card, Michael Johnson was the decision.
Ready for round 2? It's bizarre we're only there. Oh, time isn't ready yet. Bear with.
Berserker.
Come on, Bryczek, get the knockout now. It would annoy me if this fight went to decision and the fact that the last one didn't. But
yeah,
slower pace,
true.
I guess.
And I was 4 strikes off winning some money as well. For Christ's sake, 4 strikes.
The last one.
God, they classed it as a takedown as well.
Nuts. The last one, the amount of power they're throwing backwards and forwards, Gregory and Brad Tavares, you wouldn't expect it to go division, although Tavares often does, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Shango says co-main event next. At the rate of the first round, it will start at 4 a.m. on Thursday. Spot on there.
Mate, that's... Bro's wasting the weeks of my life.
But it's good that you're here with us at stupid o'clock.
Yeah, flicking that.
Flicking that jab out there.
Yeah.
Annoying me.
Flicking that.
Yeah.
But he needs to use it to get the counter he wants. And then he needs to go third on it. Otherwise, it's a bit of a wasted maneuver. Whoa.
I think the UFC put this one high up on the main card purely because I think they felt that there was like a guaranteed finish in this.
Yeah, exactly that.
You know, it hasn't been the most fast pace of fights, especially in comparison to the last fight.
Oh, nice. Potieria getting a bit more into his groove here. Although Potieria does have a knack for dipping his head, and that's when an uppercut from Bryczek would send him silently into the night. I think in his last fight as well, one reason why we'd go for Potieria is because he looked so good in his last fight. He did. It was up against demon tattoo guy. What was his name?
I'll get it.
His last fight was... Come on, give me the name. Bellato, right?
Rodolfo Bellato, yeah.
That's it.
Ground and pound.
So
yeah, he was quite good in that one.
He looked so good. Like he had him there. He had him in the ground and pound position. I remember watching the fight, looking at the stats.
It's like his energy just gone.
I was looking at the wiki, like, surely they've got us wrong here because it says that he lost by ground and pound, but he's winning by ground and pound. And a moment later, that same scenario got flipped, and of course, Bernardo had the pennies in the.
I think Potieria
in the meter to get the job done
at that point.
A bit loosey goosey, isn't he?
Yeah, he's really feeling the flow here.
He is.
But he's got 2 minutes and 25 seconds, which would be a lot of time for you to kind of act like you've got this in the bag.
Shango says, Ash, you should have bet on Flowers to only throw 4 strikes. You'd be minted.
Yeah, exactly.
Wales says, much respect to all the Europeans staying up watching the fights, and especially you lads at ATF, calling it and setting it up. Fantasy leagues, massive respects. Thank you, brother Wales, for those kind words. Of course, we like to make these moments special, and we'd love to be on the same sort of time as you, buddy.
Yeah,
over in New Jersey.
You are a gentleman,
Petrosyan's winning this fight. Potieria winning this fight.
Maybe he has.
This round,
Bryczek needs a finish.
Been more technical.
Look, he against Bernardo, he was winning that too. For the duration of it, he looked so good, but he just didn't have the power in his hands.
What on earth are you doing?
He didn't have the power in his.
What are you doing?
You see,
bro decided to Beyblade.
He decided that he was going to be turned into a transformer.
Breakdance in the middle instead.
You've got to finish it for that embarrassment.
I'm bored.
No, you've got to finish it.
Here's some breakdancing.
He's dancing in between a round because he's winning it that much.
Just laid down like Nick Diaz did.
Oh man.
Bryczek,
Bro
please
said,
finish him. You can't let him mug you off like
Bro
that.
said, pay me like one of your French girls, Jack. Unbelievable.
Wow.
That was some Tony Ferguson shit right there.
What was that? Did I just see that? Oh.
Goodness sake. Go on, Bryczek. Get him out of there, son.
When you're trying to flirt with your crush in lower school and you say, "Hey, can you see look what I could do?"
When you go to the school disco and just like,
hey, look
get
at this.
right in your crush's face and just start breakdancing for no reason.
You're trying to flirt and you're just
badly.
Like, hey, can you do this? Well,
do it again.
Try to impress a girl that you like in year 5. So you show her your breakdancing moves.
If he does it again, he should just get his point taken off.
Yeah. I think Bryczek needs to finish.
He does.
I think they should count that as a takedown, to be honest.
End of round 2.
He took himself down with that one. Judges should mark that as a takedown.
Chango vs. Bryczek has slowed a lot and looks to be stepping off the gas here. Leaves him open to being picked at and dominated for position. Agreed. Yeah, I think it's safe to say that he's not winning this fight, and he's going to need a finish going into his 3rd round. But will it happen is the other thing. Oh dear, I've got no more monster left.
You drinking that has actually made me thirsty. I've been looking at it thinking.
Oh, it's mango flavored as well. It's
is it the mango one?
Yeah. Is it?
It's the best, isn't it?
I really want to pick one up. Right, let's get a timer and get a cup of tea on.
Yeah, I'm going to put the kettle on after this fight.
Blimey. Shango says he's not winning because I picked him. Wales says Ash has the best pronunciations, Bryczek. That's good, actually, Bryczek. Angus says the most impressive thing tonight is that JK is managing to pronounce Bryczek.
Bryczek is right, yeah.
Wow.
But you missed the front end there, Angus. We were talking about wrong answers only. How do you pronounce his fighter's name? So really taking the idea of water and how do you say water?
Wales says Ash pronounced Moicano.
Moricano.
Actually, I was pretty sure you say Moricano.
You do say Moricano with an R. Where does the R come from?
Moricano.
Moicano or Morny.
Can I have Americano, please?
Americano, yeah. Yeah,
with
one
extra
latte
chocolate.
and one Americano, please.
Then they bring him out.
Wow, big left from Potty.
Oh, go on, Bryczek. Get this finish, son.
Come on, boy. Go. Come on.
Oh, man.
I think he's got to risk it for a biscuit in this round.
This could be Potiera's fight if he just sees out to the end, but that's a big...
Oh, my goodness.
Whoa!
Bryczek's still there, though, I think.
Bryczek's still there. Him. That was beautiful.
Bryczek's got to risk it in this. Risk getting knocked out.
That was beautiful.
You're losing this fight.
Wow.
That was so impressive. His boxing just kind of came back in a nice flurry of perfect. Like a flurry of perfect.
Poteria's still in his face, though.
I did say decisions. I do want him to see out decision.
Go on, we wanted to see you around like
last time against Bilardo as well. He nearly had him out of there, but then Bilardo really flipped the script to him because he got so gassed.
Go on, Bryczek.
So Potieria needs to compose himself, not chase the finish, because we've seen it go wrong before. And I wouldn't mind a decision for the extra points.
Oh, you put this in, did you?
Yeah.
Nice.
You put decision?
I did.
What? How?
Because I didn't think he had the power to put him away, to be honest. He didn't exhibit the power against Bilardo. He couldn't do it against Bilardo.
But he's doing it now.
Yeah. Yeah, well, you say that. He's still not putting him away. I mean, think about it. Any other fighter with the clean punch like that would have had him out, right? Would have been knockout.
Well, no, it all depends on someone's chin, doesn't it, really?
Yeah, that's true. Well, both. It depends on both.
Elbows.
The power you have and the chin of the person. But I've seen punches swung like that, and yeah, bro. Potierio's really good at ducking out the way, but he could get caught. He could get caught if you just time a leg kick. I think next time he fights, I'll be very wary of him against a kickboxer because he can duck straight into that kick. And if Bryczek had the tools, he'll feint a punch.
Oh, he's offloading.
Oh, 2 minutes.
Oh.
Damn. Bryczek wearing the damage. Potieria looking to be a little bit fatigued and gassed.
Separate.
Please do not make the same mistake you did in the last time out.
Go on.
Separate.
Go on, Bryczek.
He's looking a bit gassed.
Separate.
You want that for Bryczek? You want that? You sure?
Yeah.
But the problem is with Bryczek, he's been getting pieced up on that. Oh yeah.
He's got to do it.
To knock him out. You mean?
Got to do it.
You want? Oh yeah. You're calling for knockout. So I guess he's going to have to in order to get a KO.
Angus says Joe Pyfer stinks. Joe Pyfer's knocking your boy into another dimension.
Oh, there's some dirty boxing there. I would like a takedown from Potieria. I would like that.
Yeah.
It would minimize the risk. His hands are looking good. The stand-up's looking great. I'll get the decision, but also
in the third round though. That's the problem.
Yeah, well, also just minimize the risk of losing it here.
Yeah, he's got 50 seconds.
Keep your hands up, bro.
We get it.
No, I can see him getting sparked. He's got to keep his hands up. He's so nervous.
Oh, it's too late. El Cav in the house says, I heard Sai has Drake penis. Not sure what this means. Can you explain? El Cav.
Whoa. Who is this? Who is that?
Bro's got it saved as bookmarks on Twitter.
That's hilarious.
What's that?
That's
He said, I heard Sai has Drake penis. Not sure what that means. Can you explain?
I can't explain, but I can show you. 1 sec.
I was going to say, we can't show and tell here.
Yeah,
Bryczek up against the cage,
later.
but slipping these punches from Potieria. Knee to the body. Good shot on the break, but that's it. I think.
Come over to my OnlyFans later.
I think Poteria's got this. Sai Ramkisoon is in the house. He says, "Yo, smash Sai.
Welcome in, sir.
Welcome on in, better Sai."
Yeah.
Angus says, "El Cav is my burner."
Oh, look at this! This is great. It's the better side.
It is the better side. Yes.
The better side.
Oh, the night just got better with your presence.
I don't know.
In the chat, my friend.
Real quickly, Si. I mean, you're good. You're good. But El
says coward.
Second side. Yes. But real quickly, who did you pick on this fight, Sai? Did you go for decision and Potieria?
Bryczek first round, but man let me down.
It did look pretty hostile in that first round, though. I did think it probably wasn't going too far. Didn't think it would go too far.
Thanks for the support, says Sai Ramkisoon. Mate, anytime, brother. Anytime.
A lot of love, bro.
Always get the support over here when you pop in. Shango says, started well, but had nothing after the first, and with my curse, he stood no chance. Yeah, I think Potieria won at least 2 rounds, if not all 3.
Yeah.
Sai says, I am
all
better.
3 for me.
I don't know as yet.
I don't know as yet. Oh, he didn't do the pick. Oh, I don't know. Would a better side forget to put his pick in the app?
What I've started to notice with Joe Martinez, he stands on the side of the winner.
Angus says, Sai, do you have a Drake penis or nah? Oh, look, he's listed on
the side of the winner.
Everyone just wants to know. I have to tell you guys, no, I don't have a Drake penis.
29-28 across the board. Ihor Potieria picks up the win. Stepped in at short notice as well. Clearly a guy who's always coming in shape, ready to go whenever. Don't think he took too much damage in this fight. Maybe he could get another quick turnaround fight as well. You know, with this... Oh my God, this is dangerous weapons as well. He's going for the most corniest post-fight speech at the moment.
Did he just say that?
Oof.
Do you know what this is?
Where else is then you will always be second, mate. Ooh. Yeah, I definitely should have said you should have agreed to having a Drake penis there, sir. Weight cheat, says Angus. That's a good point, actually. He does have to sacrifice 20% of his purse for missing weight.
Yeah. He missed weight, did he?
Yeah, Potieria did, yeah. Oosh. I think he was...
It's mad looking at him, both. It's mad looking at him, though, isn't it?
Yeah.
He doesn't look like the one to have lost weight, looking at missed weight.
Didn't Bryczek also fight at welterweight as well?
I've only have to say, does muscle really weigh more?
One thing that Ash missed earlier about Darrius Flowers is that he's fought in 3 weight classes.
Is he?
Not in the UFC, however, but yeah. He fought a lightweight. How crazy is that? No, not lightweight.
Was that
welterweight and middleweight, sorry.
I had a recipe once which had 100 grams, 200 grams, and 300 grams of flour.
Oh, dear. Sai says, Sai, I'm better than you by far. Wow, big calls from Sai Ram.
I feel like. I mean, I'm never gonna give you a hate on the channel because, like, you're here, you're giving us your time and attention. Of course, I feel like though, you might get a couple of times in a week. You might be like, do you know what? I feel a bit down about myself. I know. Let's tune into ATF. Yeah. And you're always gonna get like a, hey, what's up? Welcome in.
Exactly.
You know, I mean, we're like Jeremy Kyle of the UFC world. You know, when you're feeling a little bit down about life, you just turn on Jeremy Kyle. You're like, do you know what? It could be worse.
Shanko Fee says, I've never had a more unlucky night in any fantasy league in my life than tonight. Right now, if I fell in a barrel of boobs, I'd come out sucking my thumb. Blimey. LK Cav says, I'd sacrifice 10% of my purse for your weight. I think he's probably referring to penis. Penis weight there. So
yeah, you see, that's the hardest thing about me making weight. You see, of course, it's the you can't really it's a big thing that kind of weighs the most. It's the heaviest part of me. It's the heaviest part of me. Just the girth.
Danny gave us Andre Fili coming up.
Oh, okay. I mean, we have some bangers tonight already, as is, and I do feel like this potentially could be one of the bangers.
This could be mad if Andre Fili steals this.
You think so?
Yeah, and gets.
It would be. He would have to use wrestling though. He would have to use
number
wrestling
next to his name on Tuesday
for that to take place. But this is got to make it a firefight. That fight with Nathaniel Wood and Andre Fili, I enjoyed that this week.
Man, that was
like one of my favorite bits of homework to do this week. I think it was. Yeah, it was just such a joy to watch. That nice little body shot, up. Yeah, that same move that you just saw there from Ige hits the body, hits the head up there. Is exactly what we've done against Andre Fili.
That's the thing. That's why I think
it's beautiful.
You have to kind of go with Dan Ige in this one. However, Wood's quite good.
How much would Nathaniel Wood chuck if Nathaniel Wood could chuck Wood?
Chuck Wood, yeah. Angus says Andre Touchy Fili, the best UFC nickname, 100%. Yep, got to agree with that.
Well,
have we actually no?
I mean, to be honest, if he ever ends up on
Obi-Wan Kenobi
roster,
Shinobi the Pillow is probably up there though. Come on, where would you rank that though?
Obi-Wan Marshmallow, that one.
It's like all time because that guy's probably cut now. But current roster, it may be Andre Fili's the one.
I gotta say, Andre Fili, it's just touchy Fili. It's a bit sus.
Yeah,
it's a bit sus.
So I says I gave a like on the video.
Oh, nice, love that.
Got not have. Yeah, a nice one, good one. Get the likes on the video, guys.
Thank you for putting my like
Angus says Ige is gonna knock his flipping socks off. Yeah, I kind of can see that. And Shango says I swapped between choosing either fighter for this. I've gone with Ige round 2.
I heard it's pronounced Iggy. No, I'm playing it. It's definitely not. Let's get those fighters up. We're looking down the barrel of the co-main event right here.
What do I go for? Ige round 2.
It's a good point. Touchy
El Cav says from turtlenecks. Turtlenecks are the best, brother.
I'm getting clues here. I know who El Cav is.
There's a penny just bloody dropped.
Literally just dropped.
Oh my goodness!
I literally thought I had. I was worried that
El Cav. Who else is going to be called El Cav, bro?
No, he knew about my penis. I thought maybe it was someone.
We talked about
a thing with in the past.
We talked about Drake's knob last night.
Yeah.
Wells says top 3 of the worst nicknames in UFC history. Sai says put some respect on my name. Angus says my favourite nicknames in order.
Your name is my name. Ooh. That's respect enough.
This is a good one. Angus says my nicknames in order: Andre Touchy Fili, Anton the Pleasure Man Takali, and Israel the child toucher Adesanya. Ash is back now. We can get him back.
Yeah, although I can't believe you didn't call Touchy Fili the child toucher because that sounds a little bit more likely.
Andre the child touchy Fili.
it's too sus. If he ever got put on a sex offenders list, then everyone would say everyone would be like, I never saw it coming. I'm like, really? His name's Touchy Fili.
We're talking about talking about nicknames, Ash.
Oh, nice.
Your favourite blockhead says, come on, 50k. Ige. Yeah. Who's everyone else gone for? What did you go for?
Do you want to go straight into expectations? I've gone for, or unless you've done it already, I've gone for Dan Ige in this.
You have?
Yeah, let's get into some expectations then, as we've got Dan Ige about to make the walk.
Oh yeah, we ain't done nothing, have we?
No.
Oof, really missed that. Okay, straight to the expects then. So we're looking at Touchy Fili. Real quickly, this kind of guy is your hands low, maps his striking differently, uses that range a lot more as well. Defends well from guard positions too. But some expectations in terms of what I think is going to happen tonight. He's going to want to probably... He has stepped in on 2 weeks' notice, so he's another one who's coming a little bit short, I noticed, for this fight, which could propel him into the rankings with a win. So we've seen that theme happen a few times on this card, actually. We've got some absolute heroes stepping up last minute. But I do think he would actually stay light on his feet, draw out Ige's power strikes, and then counter offer them as well. Now, Fili will likely use his range and lateral movement to stay away from Ige's power, and just keep him on the edge of his strikes would be smart. Just really avoid those brawl scenarios. Mix up his kicking attacks, target the leg first, just to get the head kick from the southpaw stance, perhaps. But Fili gets best... he fights best when he's kind of poised and he's like leading the dance. When he gets a reaction from his feints and he draws out the counter shots from his opponents as well, he can get really technical. I do find he fights best when he's having fun in there, but when he has too much fun, you do hear his corner shouting for him to be a bit more careful. So it's a little bit catch-22. He's got to find that right balance tonight, I think. But on this side, you've got Dan Ige as he's in the prep point.
Yeah, I mean, little bit on Dan Ige. Black belt in Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu, brown belt in Judo, NCAA Division 1 wrestler. Basically throws heavy shots to remains calculated at the same time. His left hook is a preferred weapon. As for expectations, but he keeps the guard tight. Try to not be fazed by Fili's flamboyant style and work everything off of that jab. He showed better wrestling defense against Bryce Mitchell, but Bryce was just too strong in some of the exchanges. Luckily for Ige, I think he will be the stronger fighter out of the two in this one, should he need to use his strength against Fili tonight. Fili will have a big reach advantage, but that didn't help him in the firefight against Nathaniel Wood, as we talked about earlier. Ige has all the ingredients to cook up a brawl with Fili if he just times his entries and comes forward as Fili switches stance and squares those hips. So, who knows? Sais Ramkasoon says, can I ask a question? Of course you can, brother.
No.
Wells says, got Ige by decision. Shango says, there was once a wrestler that went by the name of No Gimmicks Needed. Steve the really Samurai.
Kind of for this question, isn't he? Wells... Sorry, can I ask a question? I was like, no. Guys, can I ask a question?
Of course so. No. Of course so.
Ask one more time, Si. Maybe he'll say yes. Ask one more time. Just. Wait, hold on.
Yeah,
I think is that the joke? He already asked 4 questions, Si.
Where are you from? We're from London, UK, over here, brother.
Yeah. And Wales, quite literally, was from Wales.
He's from Scandinavia.
Gone over to New Jersey. But it's in the tin. It's written on the tin.
Angus says, I got Ige via Homer Simpson choke.
Me and Si really want to see one.
We really want to see one of them in the UFC. We'll call it the YI order, you know.
Who did you go for, Si?
Good question. And I think Ige. I expect it to really play out the same way we saw.
Round 2 knockout for me.
Nathaniel Woods.
I've actually gone round 2 knockout as well.
Have you?
If
who's sucking who off tonight?
I mean, each other. I owe you.
Here we go. Round 1.
Oh, God. No, I just think that Andre Fili, he likes to get in their firefights. He likes to, like you said, when he has fun, he gets his confidence up, and I think Ige is going to thrive off that.
He can mix things up quite well, though, does Ige? But Fili. But I also don't want Fili to win because Nathaniel would beat him, and he would then have a ranking next to his name after this.
Yeah.
Mad,
a little bit annoyed that Ige gave up he took all that real estate away. Then he gave it right back to Fili.
Good left hand from Ige.
He needs to take that canvas.
It's almost a perfect fight for Ige, though, because he struggles against guys who will wrestle.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, that's true. And look, Fili can wrestle. I think Fili needs to introduce that to really give that dynamic. I mean, if he does do it, it's going to give Iggy a little bit something to think about.
Yeah.
And that's what you're going to want. And that might hesitate him from coming forwards too confidently as well. So whether you're effective with it doesn't really matter, but you just got to introduce that dynamic.
That's what Stosh all about.
When you look at Ige's losses, which he's had quite a few in recent time, Bryce Mitchell, wrestler. Mozart Evelev can wrestle. Josh Emmett, power puncher, but could also wrestle. Chen Sung Jung, that one was Jung just kind of looked miles ahead of him in that fight.
Yeah.
Again, grappling masterclass from Jung. But since that Jung fight, he has kind of improved in his takedown defense as Ige.
Is anyone else getting Johnny Depp Savage vibes from
Just a little bit. It's like a skinny version of Johnny Depp.
Ige's like, I'm going to shoot you, man.
That tattoo is horrendous.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on there. He's kind of got like the whole...
Man, Ige's guard is so high, and he's been very good defensively so far. Because Fili's going to be throwing mad kicks. And I can't see them getting through. Shango says he will Fili that punch in the morning. Well, here we go.
Yeah, that's nice. I would say.
What did he say?
He says he will Fili that punch in the morning.
Oh, yeah.
So I says, bro, I love that how there is a Hasbullah in the background. Yeah, he's always here.
Wait, what?
There's a what in the background?
Hasby.
Who let that child in the house?
Oh, my goodness!
He just
round 1.
Ige
Wowzers!
Iggy
Not surprised, he landed the right hand as well.
Wow.
Oh, damn.
Iggy just pressed the off switch. He literally just turned him off.
Wow.
Honestly.
Fili's all right, though, but man, that was crazy. Who'd have
Mate,
thought round
I'm
one?
glad to put the T down
Now
at
I
the
get
right point.
the comment from Shango V.
Yes.
Now I get it.
Mate, I saw the over and right coming. I put the T down.
Man. Damn, what a shot. That's it, guys.
All right, I want him on Woods.
It's all right.
Yeah.
Although he probably needs to fight up. I don't know. This was the last minute
I
step
think it's
in.
about time he fights up.
Yeah, but this was the last minute step in, so I don't know whether they can treat that
Yeah, we've got rankings after
the
this.
same.
For the first time tonight.
Yeah.
Bosh.
Dude.
Counter overhand rise.
That is exactly what Wood was doing. The problem is Wood doesn't have that
look,
power.
just walked off.
Wood didn't have that power, but the style of Wood, it's almost exactly the same, isn't it?
That's why I knew it would be a knockout in this, because Fili does hit harder
same.
than Wood. And obviously, Wood used to fight at bantamweight. And Ige's known for knocking people into another dimension. So
Damn it, yeah, I said decision. Should have gone knockout, to be fair.
Ooh.
I think I went decision because
What did Wales go for? Did he go for decision as well?
I thought Andre would stay long or something.
What did Wales go for again?
Not bad, Iggy. Not bad. Hand off to you. Beautiful. But, you know, again, these style of fights, that same style of fight, I'm here for it all day. Exact same style that Nathaniel Wood was against Andre Fili. The exact same style Iggy was. So I kind of figured it will play out the same.
So I said, nah, bro, went demon mode for a sec.
Yeah.
Shango said, I had round 2, but correct winner. At least you got one mate there, mate. And yeah, Wales says, yes, Ash, mate.
He said knockout, KO too.
Yeah.
Wow.
Oh, no, he went decision.
Decision.
went decision.
Same as me.
Raphael says, Shango, I got Joe. Hermansson probably ain't making it out of the second. Oh, wow. Already talking about the main event.
No.
Shango says, Fili's tattoo landed in the crowd when he took that shot. It's just peeled off.
So did that Barnett.
Shango V's on one today.
You know?
I reckon Shango V's a dad. He's definitely a dad with these kind of dad joke like tenures. For sure.
Lee's messaged me saying, what can I comment that will put you in the driver's seat? We'll drop one more before I sleep.
I don't think you're supposed to
I'm too tired
I
to
don't think you read it out on air. Just whisper your response so everyone say. I texted him earlier to say comment about the size of my penis in the Drake video.
Whoa.
I actually don't know. Brain doesn't really work at this time of night.
I think that was beautiful. Absolutely amazing striking ability, and again, I'm up for these style of fights all day long. Fili looks good. He looks slick. He moves all right, but he hasn't learned anything from the last fight against Wood. That's it, Iggy.
Wales
Iggy
says,
knows.
Shout out to the side cam. This production
wow.
should be on ITV. What did you say?
Dan Ego says his wife's in labour now.
Wow, better head over, bro. Bro wanted to end quick. That's why.
Eish.
Yeah, he was like, let me get there.
You know, might as well.
Let
She
me
might
catch
as
an
well,
Uber,
she might as
bro.
well be in labour in every fight.
But this is what I was on about, right? Guy put God first, and then he talked about other things going on in his life. But man, he is an absolute beast.
Angus says, y'all are casuals. Hermansson 50-43, easy win. Bro, he's getting knocked into another dimension.
Mate, Joe Pyfer's going to knock him into a different dimension, mate.
Oh, slept him down.
Oof, mate. Fili was gone.
He sent Johnny Depp back to the JV Jones locker. That's the one.
That's what DC just said. He said, you had a knockout last time your wife was pregnant. Are you just going to pop out children to be like this?
Yeah. That's why you got the most knockouts in UFC history, Ash.
I mean, that's why, yeah, exactly. The most bets in ATF history.
Knock one up, knock one out. That's how it goes.
Yeah.
Knock up a bird and you knock a bro out.
Mm-hmm.
Raphael says, Ige's grappling is very impressive.
You like that one.
And that was a clean shot, he says.
Well, should we go to the rankings?
Yeah, let's go into rankings then real quick. Before we get into the main event sort of stuff.
So what are you thinking? I would love to see Nathaniel Wood having the crack at Ige. He's not going to move. He's not going to go up.
No.
I can't remember if his last fight
He's
was
coming
also
off a loss though. That's the problem.
Who would?
Yeah.
Okay.
Did they just rebook the Lerone Murphy fight?
That's a good shout, Ash. Yeah, I don't know where Lerone Murphy is at in terms of health, but
Or did they rebook the Barbosa versus Ige? Because them two had a really close fight, and I really thought Barbosa won that.
I think you do the.
It's not been rebooked yet.
I don't know.
I think it's the only one that makes sense to rebook the Lerone Murphy fight. But
Hasn't Ige fought Barbosa before?
But Danny Ige beat him by split decision. Actually, then again, the Lerone Murphy fight still doesn't do nothing for him.
When's Giga Jakaze going to fight?
Yeah, unless he fights Giga.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, unless he fights. I think it's the only fight that makes sense because there's no point in fighting another guy below you.
No.
The only way is up now, I think, for him.
Yeah.
Like I said, either the rematch with Barbosa or like I said, Giga, I think.
You could do Ige versus Arnold Allen. I know it's
Get Corey Sandhagen up there.
It's leaping above Bryce Mitchell, but
let's get Corey Sandhagen up a division because he's currently been completely backlogged in his.
Nah, mate's due a title fight.
But it's not coming. But it's not coming. He's been due one for a long time.
Well, he's injured at the moment, anyways.
What's next? But for Fili though, I'm trying to think of unranked, obviously featherweights. I can't think of many.
Yeah, I'll try and throw some out.
Because like you said, I don't think there's many matchups for Ige because he can't defend his ranking again. He just has.
Yeah, because
so the only matchups are Giga or the rematch with Barbosa.
Is Alex Caceres and Andre Fili fought?
No,
I thought they had, but quite recently.
I don't know.
What's our thoughts about Rob Font stepping into this division? Featherweight, because he's not having like.
What are you trying to fucking get people to move up or something?
I am.
What are you on about?
Because Rob Font's not having any success in bantamweight, is he? He's been looking quite bad lately. And what do you do once you can't change the division? And I feel like
if he's just naturally undersized though for featherweight.
But I wouldn't mind seeing him against Dan Ige. I think stylistically that would be quite a good fight. Rob Font should probably consider stepping in.
Andre Fili versus Alex Caceres, book it. That's a fun one.
I don't think he should deserve to fight another ranked fighter.
Yeah,
you know what I mean, he's had his chance at the rankings. Fight someone else, then go to the rankings. I think.
Yeah, given that we haven't even got Nathaniel Wood up here yet.
Yeah, I think if you're Rob Font, you're gonna get. If you were to go up, you should probably fight someone at the bottom of the featherweight rankings anyway.
Yeah.
So yeah, that would be Ige.
Oh, you want about
Rob Font and Ige.
Good boxing style of contest that, but I'm not sure. Yeah, unless
I can't think of any other matchups that kind of make sense. If you know what I mean, there's no point. You can't really go past Bryce Mitchell because you've lost to him. So I know I'm saying that, but Giga Jakaze is the only kind of one that's. But then he's already defended his ranking against Alex Caceres. So
yeah, it's true.
What if he fights Choi? Choi, what that Choi guy?
Duo Choi.
Yeah, Andre Fili and Choi.
That's a good one.
We can have that.
Is Choi still around?
Yeah, I'm sure.
Yeah,
probably permanent duty in career, like
permanently.
Yeah, they got to do service, haven't they?
Yeah, Songwoo Choi. Last time he fought was August last year. So yeah, and he's just coming off of a win after a 3-fight skid. So things are turning around a bit for him too. So it's looking good. So that's 1 in his last 5. Is that the same as Andre?
Both guys are coming off losses. I would like to see
just 2 in his last 5.
Charles Jourdain versus Andre Fili personally, but as well, I think that would be a good one. But he's coming off a loss.
Yeah,
stylistically,
difficult matchups.
Yeah,
difficult matchups because
you're kind of hitting the nail on the head. I think we're hitting the nail on the head. We're looking about stylistically. It's just we kind of got to really wait for the perfect storm before it makes sense.
Yeah.
But I think that, but no, it doesn't because Barbosa's on a 2-fight win streak, so I don't want to fight down
as well. Ige and
I know. I just want about the rematch, but it wouldn't make sense because Barbosa's on the way up. I know Ige is as well, but he's not moving in the rankings. If you get what I mean.
Yeah. Maybe so.
Yeah, take us back then.
Take us
back. I got a comment. Shango V says, "Did Ige punch just to get his wife pregnant and instantly into labour? Skills lad." Wales says 2 versus 4 in Mexico is going to be good. I think he's referring to
number 2 and 4 in Mexico.
Is he on about
Evil and no?
No, because I think that whoever Morono and they're both obviously coming off a loss to the champ. Yeah. So I don't see the point of it being a main event really. But
neither do I.
Number 2 and 4 here on the rankings.
Because what are you gonna if
Ortega and Rodrigues?
I think he's referring to featherweight, didn't he? Yeah. That's in Mexico.
Flyweight. Sorry. If Brandon Royval beats Morono, you surely can't do a rematch, can you? And the same with Brandon Moreno. You can't. If Brandon Moreno wins, you can't really do him versus Pantoja.
Yeah, that's why I think.
Yeah, I hope Sashi watches this arm. I think.
Oh no, man! I saw it. No, thank you. No, thank you. Gonna get those fighters
Shango
up.
says they won't book Allen for a while as usual. I'd say it may be a rematch with Barbosa on an actual event undercard. Yeah, for Ego. Yeah, true. Sai says, "Bro, what religion are you guys?" Sai's a devoted Christian.
I'm not religious.
Wales says that Vegas sphere looks mad. Yeah, I'll be excited to see what the UFC can do. Host an event there later on this year. Wales did mean Ortega versus Yair. I actually don't know who to pick in that fight, to be honest.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's kind of hard when you've not seen much of Brian Ortega as of recent. I think if it goes to the ground, I think Brian submits him. But yeah, I think Yair could potentially light him up on the feet.
Well, should we get into this fight?
Here we go, boys. Says Canadian Bacon. Sai says, guys. Yeah, okay. All right, cool. Yeah, go.
Coming to Jai Pyfer then, who's got a pro record of 12 wins with 2 losses, with 8 KOs and 3 submissions, and he has 6 first-round finishes, and he has a clean UFC record of 3 wins and 0 losses, and he made his UFC debut in 2022. He also was on the Dana White Contender Series in 2020 and again in 2022, and he has 2 performance of the night bonuses in his 3 UFC fights.
Yeah, okay, cool. Orthodox fighter, very effective at using his jab when his opponent steps forward, and he's great use of his long-range weapons as well. Like, he likes to do damage with his low kicks to the calf, which is excellent timing with the level changes as well. But he's always feinting the takedowns, and then when he gets you biting on them, that's when he kind of cracks you with his hands. So quite well-rounded, this guy. Physically strong, middleweight. He trains with Sean Brady, so you know he's getting tested on the mats in training often.
Absolutely. Jack Hermansson.
Jack Hermansson, then he's got a pro record of 23 wins with 8 losses, with 11 KOs and 6 submissions and 10 first-round finishes. It's never a boring watch along with against the fence, is it, boys? He has a UFC record of 10 wins and 6 losses. He made his UFC debut in 2016, and he is actually a former Cage Warriors champion, if you didn't know.
That's right, and yes, I like him. I like the six. I like a Jack Hermansson. His fighting style, though, he's an orthodox fighter. He sticks out that lead hand out to meet his opponents so he can set up his straight right. Makes good use of those long legs, landing the outside leg kicks and front kicks down the middle. He's the type of fighter to get better as the fight goes on. Once he's found his groove, he'll start landing. He's very flat-footed and has a long build, but enables him to stand toe-to-toe while ducking in and out of range. Powerful uppercut combinations as well as elbows. He's been mixing up his offense very well as of late. Yes, Si, we do watch soccer. Myself and Ash are Man United fans over here. And
indeed,
also up the Inter Milan as well. Wales says it's locked. Got Pyfer by second round sub. So I actually quite like. Do you know what? No, he said third round sub. Do you know what? I think I've done. What did I do the same? I got a feeling I did. You know.
What, you went sub?
I think I did. Yeah, I went third round sub.
He can't sub Jack Hermansson, surely not.
Yeah, I can see it.
Sorry, Jack Hermansson.
Jack Hermansson.
I've gone second round TKO.
He's from Jersey, Ash, says Wales. Joe Pyfer.
Who is? Joe Pyfer? Yeah. New favourite fighter.
Yeah.
Let's go. Let's go Pyfe. Let's go Pyfe.
Got Sean Brady in his corner as well. Got to watch out for Sean Brady.
Yeah. No
I think he might be, onto a new wave after that Bilal loss. That last fight was pretty impressive.
It was, wasn't it?
Cyril Rapinsoon says he's a PSG fan. There you go.
There you go, Angus.
Angus is a PSG fan as well.
Yep. And PSG are not from France, they're from Sweden.
Let's go, Joe Pyfer.
He looks smaller, doesn't he?
Psycho Paul.
What, the Pyfernator?
Oh, Pyfernator. He's tall though, isn't it? Psycho Paul says, looking forward to seeing Ian Gary showing new levels to his game next week, training with Oliveira. Can only be a good thing, future champion without doubt. Wow. We got an Ian Gary fan in the house and Psycho Paul. Yeah, I'm all for it. I can't wait to see what that fight entails with Jeff Neal. I think that should be a banger. George Mary's in the house.
What's up, George? Welcome in.
Says, good morning,
Welcome in,
lads. Sorry I'm late. Just got back from a 40th pissed as a fart. Not even watched one fight. Can someone update me? Yeah, real quick. You got Rodolfo Vieira submission, arm triangle against Armen Petrosyan. Michael Johnson defeated Darrius Flowers by a decision. Gregory Rodrigues, TKO Brad Tavares in round 3. Ihor Potieria took Robert Bryczek to a decision. And Ige just knocked out Andre Fili with one punch in round 1.
And then like the video.
And like the video, brother. Absolutely. There you go. Stoney says, Haham is man walking out to Lil Jon. So I says, you guys should make a soccer channel as part. Oof, me and Ash could probably do that on the side, but I don't think we've got enough time. One channel's enough.
Once we get big enough, then maybe.
Who knows if we have enough time in the schedule.
I had a bit of a thought as well. I was thinking, I want to be a channel where every guy or even lady who jumps into the chats just get like a massive ego stroke. So, for example, Swen J here in the chats, I heard, I don't know if you heard the same thing, but legend has it, his own reflection doesn't even look him in the eye.
Wow.
Yeah. The guy's a Jew.
Mad. Shango says, Pyfer for round 2, again, rolling the dice. I wait until Jack dropping him instantly due to my pick curse. Ooh, don't say that, mate. Don't say that. That's it. Welcome, George. To the
Wait, who did Shango V go with?
People. He went Pyfer round 2.
Oh, damn it.
He got the last one right, though.
Okay. Did you go Pyfer as well, Si?
I did go Pyfer, but I always feel a little bit less confidence when Shango V's gone.
Did you go decision?
That I did.
Some of my picks are in. Lovely stuff, says George. Yeah, I think you're just behind me,
why
mate.
I did that, but I did. What did you say?
Hermansson's fired up.
Who did you go with, Ash?
Pyfer round 2 KO.
Pyfer round 2 KO.
Hermansson fired up in the prep point.
People are asking for UFC 300 predictions. Oh, I don't know. He's got to be announced tomorrow, but surely it's got to be Conor on the fight and a big fight, like in a big one.
What they should have done, Conor versus Justin Gaethje would have been ideal.
Yeah, I think it's probably Conor McGregor versus Leon Edwards would probably surprise everybody.
Yeah.
But I say myself and George have been talking about this on Instagram quite a lot recently, so I've literally got no clue. No.
I don't think they do either, so don't worry.
Yeah, no, yeah. I really don't know what they're going to put on.
You're not the only one. We're left in the dark, but then I think they are also in the same position.
Multiple nest whiskey on ice isn't good for someone who hasn't drunk in 2 years. Jeez, George. Starting in the deep end, son.
Ish. Nesquik. Oh, I love the strawberry one.
Expectations, though.
Oh, shall we?
Yeah.
Real quickly, expectations. What I'm expecting. Another finish for Pyfer could cement him amongst the division's elite, but to do that, he would actually have to shut down Hermansson's movement and close the distance. Now, once he has Hermansson back towards the fence, that's when we'll actually see him unload with his power. If he finds himself getting frustrated with not being able to land on Hermansson, we've seen it before. Chris Curtis, for example,
exactly.
PTSD. Then look, I'd like to see him shoot for the takedowns because I believe his grappling is just as good as his hands.
Yeah,
it's up there.
Yeah.
Now counter the long range weapons and just win the fight, the hand fighting battles as well. So I do think his lead hand will actually be trying to control the guard of Hermansson, so he can manipulate his way in or try to get out that outer hand, so he can loop those shots over the top.
As for Jack Hermansson, though, he's got to move laterally on the outside, staying light on his feet, and keep attacking Pyfer's legs. One thing we noticed in round 2 of the Al Hassan fight last time out is leg kicks really bother him, and he doesn't check them much. So that's one thing for Jack to watch out for. But Pyfer's undefeated in the stand-up, and he's been in there with a few heavy hitters. If Hermansson wants to beat him at his own game, he's going to need to engage on his terms, control range, and remain unreadable. Give Pyfer a lot to think about by mixing up his offense, by using feints and cutting angles before engaging. He uses that sort of stutter step really well to get his opponents to freeze up. So I think that's pretty spot on. I think we've done well there with some expectations for you guys. What do you guys reckon? Wales says, "Wait, what did you say, Si, mate?"
That was earlier. So I was saying that he heard what I said. He just wants to hear me say it again. Wales to NJ, welcome into the chat. But I don't know if you heard about this guy. Apparently, his own reflection doesn't look him in the eye.
Right, okay.
Hardball.
Sai says, "Y'all are my favourite live streamers, so I appreciate the vids, mate. Anytime.
You're the man, bro.
Yeah,
you're the man.
Now I can't agree with the fact that Sai is better. Sai, I can't, but I can tell you that some say when Sai does a press up, he doesn't push himself up; he pushes the world down. Rumor has it.
I like
it. I think we'll give you time out for that one.
But
second that Sai says for your favourite blockhead.
He knows.
George Murray says, "I need hair on my chest." JK, it's hard. Oh, that's why he's referring to the drinking the whiskey.
I thought he seen his chest. Go show him how many whiskeys he's
got. Some of that, mate. Sai Rampusi says, "Guys, do you know Christopher Rampasad? He's my cousin." No way. He's been in the chats a few times, so getting back in. Psycho Paul says Aspinall versus Pereira, or is that just a rumour? I don't think so.
Does that mean you're the better Chris?
He's the better Chris, maybe.
Wales
says,
that have to cut him.
Jack is tough, Pyfer is Jersey strong. We'll take him a couple of rounds to get it done. Yeah, and I can see what your thinking was when put in the round 3 submission, and I do believe that. Maybe. Left hook. Wow, I'm surprised he landed.
It was beautiful.
Stunned him.
Beautiful.
I think if Hermansson gets into his groove, I think he can frustrate Pyfer, and that's why I went for round 3 submission. Because Pyfer's just going to go sod it. Okay, shoot for a takedown, unexpected, and then pick up the... Yeah. Oh, wow.
Do you reckon Jack's dad's called Herman?
Jack Hermansson.
Because then he's Herman's.
Jack
He's Herman's son, isn't he? He's Herman's son. Yeah, maybe. Hermansson. Say that.
Shango made a really good point actually with that one.
What's he saying?
Leon doesn't draw in the USA, so they won't have him as a headline.
Good point.
298 and 299 cards. The UFC has fired their load on. 300 prelims and under are good, but it still needs a big main for big.
They really said this. I mean, I would have minded. I don't know. Can I say O'Malley?
Powerful low kick.
Henry Cejudo probably could have been on it.
Good low kick, yeah.
Yeah, they could have put Henry Cejudo on it. To be fair.
Stunned him.
They really set the bar
he's trying to set that left hook up again, is Pyfer. Some good feints. Feint heavy. You seen much low kicks from Hermansson yet?
No, it's Pyfer the one that's landed on the kicks.
It is actually.
Pyfer's just having his way with him at the moment, and I think Hermansson's yet to really figure out his groove. One thing that Hermansson does have for this, he does have, which can actually aid him in his fight, is that herky-jerky movement and unpredictability. And I feel like he could catch Pyfer in a couple of occasions if he kind of gets to that flow.
We've got George Murray in the chats making future fight predictions already. So the winner of this takes the winner of Vettori versus Allen. I think that's a good shout.
I think Allen will be calling for a title shot after if he wins that, though.
You reckon?
Yeah.
Maybe. Oh, cup shot. Cup shot.
Where is that,
then? Shanga V says, Paul, I think Dana is well against the Aspinall Pereira rumour. Yeah, I think that was used, I think, to blow smoke off of the actual main event. But Aspinall is training at the moment. Pereira isn't. Pereira's doing like world tours at the moment. He was in London a few days ago, and he's in Georgia.
I thought I saw him.
Yeah. So that's why I don't think he's on the card.
Pyfer's really good at setting traps, and I think if he hasn't figured it out yet, Hermansson likes to duck his head to the right. I'd love to see him bring a leg kick up as he makes him do that.
He's got him towards the cage now.
Yeah.
There's the right hand.
He did sleep with that uppercut, though.
Wobbled him. It's hurt.
Man, Pyfer's hands are mad.
This could happen in one, boys. Who said knockout? You all did, didn't you?
Me.
No, it's submission.
Oh,
I did.
you said first round, though, Ash.
Second.
It's good enough. It's good enough.
I mean, I hope he knocks him out.
Would that get you up there above me, would it?
Probably not.
Oh, nice body shot there. I'm in 4. 16 points. Yeah.
So he has to look at the event to see himself up there, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Ooh,
I mean, I've not been here for the first 2 events of the year, bro. I've not been. Of course, I'm not going to be up there.
Don't use that.
You've done your picks, though.
See, exactly.
Yeah,
you've done your picks, though.
But with like little knowledge and homework. I literally had to.
Oh yeah, sorry, little switching because you've not been watching the events.
No homework. It's been no homework on it. I've been in Ghana on holiday, so I've had to just randomly pick. And I didn't even know how to use I thought it doesn't matter if I pick submission or whatever, so I just
I came top once when I wasn't even involved in the event.
Yeah, well, he was away, wasn't he? Yeah. I think he did the homework in the week though.
I don't know.
Because he was only away for the weekend, not the whole duration. Significant strikes. I feel like there's a lot more than 17.
Yeah, I don't think Hermansson's landed that much. That is mental.
Yeah, I didn't think so either. But I would have thought that a lot more strikes have happened than 17 or 14 in this 5 minutes of first round. It's a long round.
Shango says, is Herm just waiting to fire a big counter here? Yeah.
It looked to it like it. Pyfer feels comfy.
George says, I do reckon Pyfer wins this and he gets top 10, maybe 5 if he even gets ranked next. Yeah, that's the thing.
The one to watch this year.
Yeah. I'll put him in there.
Fili versus Pyfer, book it.
Oof.
That could be nice.
That would be Bang City. You looking at rankings already, Ash? Wow. I mean, let's not get ahead of ourselves. It's 1-0 Pyfer, as Wales says. Let's pump the brakes here, guys. Let's pump the brakes. We've still got some time.
Paul Craig's fighting your boy, Si.
Who's this?
He is.
Relio.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, Kai.
I hope Paul Craig gets the submission off his back.
I like them both, to be fair.
This fight is good for Paul Craig because Relio is, I'm going to take you down.
Yeah.
I'm going to take you down. I'm going to take you down. Paul Craig's wild.
Yeah. Borello can do it anywhere, though, can't he? On the feet or takedown. He can do it anywhere.
Yeah, Paul Craig on the mat. Right, here we get the second round TKO. Here we go.
Time is up.
George also said Ian Gary versus his wife's ex-husband, UFC 300 main event.
Main event,
I'll tell you what.
Champ. Apparently, George Mary wears a sun hat to protect the sun. Did you hear about that?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, just missed with that left hook, man. That was,
if he had your nose, Ash.
From hell.
If he had your nose, Ash, he would have been sparked
that
out.
nose would be in the crowd.
Mate, you'd be looking like Lord Voldemort.
If he had one at your nose, it would have been clean spark out. That was so close.
Joe Pyfer, come to die. Walks forward.
I'm gonna Oh, man. Oh, mate. Some of the best memes come out of that very moment.
Oh!
Just missed.
Nice from Pyfer. Yeah, I think wrestling's wise.
Yeah, Jack Hermansson.
Well, there we go. Nice takedown defense. Nice.
Yeah, there we go. Good over under.
Doing well. Away. See you later.
Hermansson backed up towards the cage here. We're going to see some power now coming from Pyfer. Oh, where's Tuto tonight, Wales? George Murray said Imavov versus MVP. I mean, MVP looking thick, to be fair. I don't know how he's going to make middleweight.
Everyone's jumping the gun on the rankings, are we? Or just talk about fights. So that's not the rankings.
George says Pyfer versus Allen is Allen beats Marvin. If beats Marvin, yeah. Had some panic grapples there, says Shango.
Right.
Mary says, Simon, I am the sun shining upon the world.
He thinks that's Sai short for Simon.
Sai, I am better
right.
than you, just admit it. Sai Ramkasoon.
Sai, I am better than you, just admit it. I mean, I get it, you're good, bro. Just because you can press the world down and push instead of push yourself up. He's still second best when I'm around.
I think he sparks you in round one.
Who's Sai?
Yeah.
I think if this gets out of the third round, I think Hermansson can take over in 4 and 5.
You reckon? Maybe.
Interesting.
Yeah. That's why I'm hoping that for a submission in round 3. Oh,
so also went high that time. Why I even went for decision at all.
Pyfer's looking good.
It's the first time we are seeing Hermansson come forwards though in the fight, this second round, and he's looking better for it.
Also, listening to Joe Pyfer when he's on Rogan's podcast, he's got a similar backstory to Sean Strickland. He's just not like as
does he have a villain
balmy as Strickland though.
Does he have a villain origin story as well?
Yeah, his dad was a twat as well, so like
just like the Joker.
Seriously bad.
Mate.
Come on, Pyfer, get him out of there.
Yeah. This is why Pyfer's my ones to watch, man. He's just impressed us. He's laughing.
Guys, can we like catch up after the fight? I think Pyfer's like, did you just try to slap me, bro?
I love that Angus has not chimed in the chat since this fight started. Bro's scared.
Pooping his pants.
Yeah.
Bro's scared. But at the moment, Hermansson's got Pyfer backed up. Ooh, there was a low kick there.
That Angus guy, rumor has it, it's a bit of a bell end. Oh, nice body shot there for Pyfer.
Nice body.
Oh, nice. Love that.
Yeah.
Love that.
Got to keep going to the body. He's trying to land up top.
Why the body? Why are you going to the head, man? He keeps blocking the head because of the body.
Yeah. He needs to throw 2 to the body. 1 to the head, 2 to the body. He needs that. Control that guard. Come on.
Not enough low kicks for Hermansson in this. Oof.
This is decent. He can't quite get around the guard, so he does need to get some uppercuts in there.
Oh, it's good check.
Could have been a little smarter with that.
Oy.
Yeah.
He's going to make it out of the second as well.
Yeah. Round 3 subs incoming, bro. Shango says Pyfer looks like the ultimate movie villain's henchman. I can see that, yeah. Some like 1940s gangster film.
He's Bane's son, isn't he?
He also said, do you think Pyfer's main plan was to get 2 rounds in the bag, and third round push it a bit more?
I think
maybe.
He expected to
it's
have
good
it
pace so
done by
far,
now.
though, I think. For Pyfer to... There's a potential 5-rounder.
I feel like he's currently sitting there thinking, how am I going to tell Ash that I let him down?
He's probably thinking that now. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Wales says, just like your support for a weak league, your weak attempt trying to be Psy makes sense now. Oh dear, damn. Wales throwing shade out there. Shango says Pyfer is breathing a bit heavier now. 2-0 says Wales. I think it is.
This is why Wells' reflection can't even look him in the eye. The guy's fierce. But we are a community of
yeah.
But look, this is where Hermansson takes over now. Look at him.
Y'all come on in here.
The pace now.
You
trying to use his cardio as a weapon.
Yeah, the corner's told him.
And a takedown.
He could get caught though.
Maybe. Ooh, good jab.
Yeah. Hermansson's coming out with another gear here. Come on, Hermansson. Let's go. It's like Mr. Miyagi would say, isn't it? Hermansson.
Oof.
Julie-son.
Hermansson went for a knee up the middle there.
Ooh.
It's feinted again.
Wasn't a fully extended jab, but it did touch him. I bet Hermansson wishes he put a bit more pop on it.
Ooh.
Wising up to those low kicks. Not bad.
Man, Pyfer is big from middleweight.
He is. How do you reckon he'll do against Paul Craig? They've got a similar build.
I don't know. No, because Paul Craig's at middleweight at the moment.
So is Pyfer.
Oh yeah, cool point. It's because I was thinking. It's because I was thinking of guys that Pyfer could fight at like heavyweight. Like I think Jamal Hill would be quite a good one for him.
Yeah.
Style.
Oh, I don't know. No, they're not ready for that yet. No way. Jamal Hill is too much. He's up there. What are you on about?
Oh yeah, but no, he's just
stylistically. If you take rankings out of it.
Okay. Yeah, I'm not entirely sure. Although Hermansson's looking good.
Good shots there.
Hermansson's showing him that he's still got skin in the game here. Herman's on the side saying, "That's still my boy." What? Look at this.
I did think this if Pyfer don't get him out there in 3.
Yeah, because Shango's saying, is it a mistake by Pyfer not going in more first 2 rounds?
Yeah. I mean, I think he had a chance to get the job done, but he played with his food a little much. And
good shot from Hermansson.
We're seeing Hermansson really coming back with a different gear right
Pyfer
now.
might be losing that power a little bit. Oh, there's a low kick. You know what I'm saying?
Good.
This is what I was saying at the start with expectation, but Hermansson's not been doing it as often.
Oh my!
I think it's probably because he's afraid of just getting countered.
I think we said also in there somewhere was that Hermansson's someone who adapts in the fight.
Yeah.
He gets into his flow. He gets better as it goes along.
Was that an eye poke?
What's that?
I don't know.
It was a punch.
I think it was
think
jumped
so.
to the body.
It was a punch.
Now we're going level changing
I have
from
to check that.
Oh, good.
He did not like it.
Shot.
I think we're all going to be upset tonight, boys.
No.
Oh, no.
No. Come on, Pyfer.
Come
It was
on.
a punch.
It was.
This is the first time I'm getting a bit worried. The world needs Pyfer. What happens if he loses Hermansson?
I think maybe the knuckle went in the eye.
Classic.
He winced there.
It's classic Hermansson as well, isn't it? Always coming in here, winning the fights he shouldn't win, losing the fights he shouldn't lose.
Yeah.
Oh, I think if I'm Joe Pyfer now, I'm looking at takedowns, surely.
Yeah. Absolutely.
But grappling's exhausting.
Well, offload a bomb.
Yeah, I think he's waiting, isn't he? Oof. Yeah, I think that his eye's bothered.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's bleeding.
Oof.
Really
Come on, Pyfer. Dig deep, son. Ooh.
Nice uppercut from Hermansson. In fact, I was actually hoping that Pyfer was the one to throw it. Look at that significant strike differential. Double down and some for Hermansson, yeah.
Yeah, Shango says Holmes' cardio is draining Pyfer.
Yeah.
Oh, what a combo.
Oh, that's a good shot from Hermansson.
Yeah, see, you didn't have combos in the first. It was Pyfer who had the low kick, right cross. It was beautiful from Pyfer. Now Hermansson's picking up that same combo against using it on Pyfer, and Pyfer's not to be seen with it. He just got looping shots, which are good, but they're being caught.
I think I'm expecting Angus to pipe up after this round.
Yeah.
Wow.
Maybe not.
Oh, is that the most significant strike of this round?
I don't know.
Come on, Pyfer.
I think they still might give it to Hermansson. He could steal it back. He could steal it back.
He's the aggressor at the moment.
Hermansson's got his skates on.
The body. What the body?
That's it. Oh, nice.
Yeah, that was very good. You're right. Good shout that. Yeah, he caught the body well good.
Need uppercuts from Pyfer.
Chris Curtis is like, oh, so now you want to stand and fight?
Yeah, exactly. Because Hermansson was very conservative in that fight.
Oh, creative.
That was creative from Hermansson, yeah. Round 3 in the book. Well, the submission's out of the...
It's tough. I was going to go Hermansson. Pyfer might have done a bit, but was it enough? I don't know. Maybe a little too late.
Yeah, close round that.
Might even just chug it to Hermansson for the sake of giving 2 to Pyfer already.
Yeah, no, I don't know. He's probably in control for the majority of the round. I think Pyfer did land that one shot. That was quite solid.
I want to see them replay that. Actually, that was probably the significant shot from Hermansson. Pyfer did land one, but Hermansson, if you remember, it made Pyfer kind of really, really change his whole physiology. I really want to see that replay, which we thought was an eye poke. What was a punch?
George says, saw the video. What's your prediction for UFC 298 main event? I honestly see Ilya chin in Volk. The Islam KO was the first for Volk in his career, and you're never going to be the same after that first knockout. Yeah, that is true, Jordan. That's what I've been thinking this whole time.
Oh dear.
I cannot wait for that fight.
I think I'm probably the only one still sticking with Volk.
Are you actually? I'm on
Tavares
all day. I'm afraid. I think he's next level. Oh, Hermansson right on the onslaught. Kicks. And Pyfer's got the single leg. Got to run the pipe, but bailed on it.
Oh, yeah, that's a good
0,
one.
I think, and 2 in terms of takedown attempts.
The Pied Pyfer.
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Oh, and again, that leg kick. I like it. I don't like it.
George says, F Discovery and TNT. It's not bloody working. My sky glass is about to go out the glass of my window. Whiskey range. Close round, says Wales. Like before, first half for Pyfer, second half for Jack. In terms of the fight and this, yeah.
Nice move there from Pyfer. Fast and slick. Very slick.
Pyfer, I think, needs this round, man.
You said something offline earlier, which was quite true. And realizing this, Hermansson's annoying.
He is. Yeah. He's just, always on the offbeat. Very jittery.
Oh, nice jab.
Oh, good jab.
Yeah. He's annoying to fight, but also...
Weird. Pyfer's one with the power, but...
He's annoying for picks.
Hermansson's one...
Oh, jabs. Repeat jabs from Pyfer. Getting through. Oh.
Who do you reckon's wearing the most damage now, though, say, huh?
I know. Oh, that left hook was nice. Close the distance on it.
How did he eat that?
He's got the body lock as Pyfer.
Got to get him down, I think.
He wash that down with a milkshake as well.
I'll be quite annoyed if he gets sub 4th round. He's talking to him in there as well. He's got underhook on that left side. Bit of head battle at the moment.
Hermansson had some fries with that one. That was nasty.
Pyfer's got all this power, but Hermansson's eating it.
I don't know what's going on. I think I'm being biased in this because I'm looking at it 45-45, and I thought it was all Pyfer in this.
It's close, wow.
But yeah, Hermansson's is actually... I'm not paying attention to anything he's throwing or landing.
Yeah, I want to see the numbers per round. Because obviously... Ooh.
Yeah, it's free for...
Hermansson really stepped it up in that last round.
He did.
He has...
And that kind of gave him confidence, which is bleeding into this one too.
Ooh.
I did think that Pyfer was a few more levels.
Why didn't he try and get the outside trip?
Grip might be... Oh, yeah.
Yep. Live odds are exactly what I'm feeling right now. It's dead evens.
Has the world record hook connected on Hermansson's chin, says Wales. Says George. Yeah, we've had some close counters, but It's going to fade as this fight goes on, though. If he gets late finish, I'll be impressed. You boys are my commentary, says George. Oh, okay, well, we'll try our best. Shango says Pyfer is landing, but hasn't followed up.
Hermansson's always he's on the front foot now.
He's in the same confidence Hermansson had in round 3, bleeding into round 4. So he's coming forwards a bit more, and he's not on his skates as much as he was in 1 and 2.
Hermansson just landed a nice right hook there.
Yeah, Pyfer's throwing those hooks. He's going to the well fairly often with them.
Yeah, I think Hermansson's winning this round.
Pyfer's still trying to land that home run overhand right.
Pyfer's
switching stance now.
Pyfer's certainly wearing more damage. His bloodied nose is blooding up, and Hermansson is not wearing any damage at all.
Hermansson.
And that jab is consistent. Although by now Pyfer should be able to telegraph it. As good as that jab is, he should see when it's coming.
They're the strike numbers. Look, there you go.
Wow.
Hermansson landing 15 in round 1, 14 in round 2, and then 39 or something in round 3. Just comes to show what his game plan was, really. Just got to weather the storm and then go after it.
Take over.
Tuto's in the house. Yes, Tuto. He says massive salutes and respects to ATF crew and fam. JK, welcome back. Thank you. Ash, Sai, Wales, Shango, 4 a.m. here, and unfortunately can't stay here chatting. Getting ready to walk today and breaking men. Please pray for my victims today. Lovely stuff, Tuto. Thank you for chiming in and popping in. Hit that like button, brother.
Thanks for chiming in. Absolute pleasure. And you know where to come to get the love, bro. This is the place to be, and we also love it when you show your face, man. Thank you for your comment.
Giving Tuto some love, guys.
Gentleman and a scholar.
There we go.
Not bad. Some say that Tuto actually lives underneath the boogeyman's bed, and he has to check under his bed
for Tuto on a weekly basis.
Before going to bed.
Yeah, smash that like. Let's get it to 15.
I think it's 2-2.
Tuto, everyone.
You think it's 2-2?
No, not Tuto.
I don't know. That last round was very difficult. Very difficult to score.
Yeah, I'll give 3 to Hermansson, and then that last one was tough to score. It could go. Yeah, you're right. Oh,
it's all to play for in this 5th round.
I agree.
Hermansson's up off the stool already. He's ready to go.
Pyfer looks...
I like his corner. His corner is telling him the right things.
Yeah, I agree, man.
What are they saying, Ash?
They're saying, this is 5 minutes. This fight will change your life. Yeah. Remember where you started.
True. No, I like that. That's solid. That's going to bring out the dog.
I would hope so.
Look, he's
5 more minutes, Joe. 5 more minutes.
Is he crying? I'm not crying. You're crying.
Isn't it?
You're crying.
It looks like he's getting proper emotional from that little talk in the corner.
Shango says, I'm shocked that this has gone to the 5th. Pyfer looks out of power and movement. If Hermansson plays it right, he has a chance to end here.
Nice. Oh, good.
Good shot there.
I think he knows what it is, so Pyfer right. He's got to go body top.
Yeah.
Low, high.
Trying to all fight, though.
Hermansson's getting a bit in his groove.
Last round wins it, says Wales.
Control that guard, Pyfer. Get your hands on it.
George says 2-2, give Freddy Krueger nightmares.
Yeah. Yeah. I know this because he's in my he's in the same AA group as me, and we often share our stories. And he's currently been about 14 days sober, but what set him on that downward trajectory was the nightmare of Tuto.
George says I'm lost. The screen says round 3, and people were talking about round 5. Am I pissed?
My bad. I had to correct. It was in round 4. We was on round 4, but now we're in round 5 now. So I've picked it up though.
Yeah, you're good.
Round 5's where we are. But yeah, what I was saying earlier was he had the same momentum as round 3 and round 4, and that's what last round looked like. And now it could even be 2-2. At the moment, we have Pyfer up against the fence, and Hermansson is just on the edge of his guard, commanding the engagement. So what we're going to have to see here... Oh,
good luck.
There's low kicks from Hermansson are giving Pyfer trouble. He doesn't like him.
This has been a good fight, to be fair.
It really has been. Closer than I thought it would be.
Yeah.
Or would like it to be.
Yeah.
I thought it was going to be a walk-off for Pyfer.
And I think Pyfer thought the same as well. We saw in the first round, he kind of walked out of that first round thinking, that was a good round. He said that. He said that was a good round. So confident.
But it's kind of good that we get to see Pyfer in these 5-round fights, really.
Yeah.
in a lot of ways.
I'm just not landing anymore.
Doesn't do him any favors though.
Yeah. I still would pick him in a 3-round fighter.
Yeah.
But,
Oh, it's over.
Big level change from Hermansson, and he gets Pyfer down.
Over.
The midway point of round 3.
Interesting.
It's over.
Yeah.
Hermansson is annoying.
Hermansson's decision would have been a good bet, you know.
Yeah.
He is annoying.
He's just going to do what he can to stall now. Go on, Pyfer. We've got to dig deep, son.
We have to see Pyfer really turn and do something significant here.
As soon as this round is over, boys, I've got to shoot because little one's crying.
All right.
Man.
Hopefully, come on, Pyfer. Delize went for a calf slicer in this position. We got to sweep him here. We got to sweep. We got to pummel, but Jack's making it difficult. Man,
I'm trying to chop the arm now.
I could really do with a Pyfer decision. That would be beautiful. I thought it was unthinkable.
Come on, Jack. Come on, Jack.
Mate, you're not catching up with me anyway.
Yeah, not for this event. You're not even catching up with me in the main leaderboard.
Probably not.
I was top 5. I'm probably not after this. I think a lot of people have gone Pyfer. So come on, Jack.
Oh, this could be good. I would. Yeah, chances are lowrider tone would have gone Pyfer. I don't think he would have done decision.
Well, says the veteran is going to keep it here for the rest of the round.
We've had 2 hot prospects in Mike Malott lose to a veteran in Magny.
Yeah.
Now we've had the same with Joe Pyfer losing to a veteran of Hermansson.
Depending on how the judges scored that 4th round.
Yeah, true.
Really, in my opinion. Django said again, like I said, I've broken Pyfer by picking him up. 1 minute left of round 3.
Pyfer needs to scoot his hips off to the side. So what's happening here, George, is Hermansson's got Pyfer on the back on the ground. He's in full guard. Pyfer needs to scoot his hips to the side, get his legs in there, and get some space between Hermansson and himself.
Just Hermansson's got that cardio still.
Yeah.
You know. And he's just smothering him, Hermansson is just smothering him. Pyfer's just mitigating the risks as much as possible, trying to scoot his hips as much as he can. But every time he moves, Hermansson is just readjusting.
This being a 5-round fight has massively weighed in Jack Hermansson's favour.
Yeah. If this was 3-round, Pyfer's all day.
Yeah, easy. Yeah. You could easily take round 3 off and nab a decision. That's what's the difference, man. These 5-round fights make all the difference.
It does, because
some people
3-round. I think he got the first 2, so yeah, it would have been 3-round fight. Would have been his by decision.
But I'm not saying I'm not going to completely roll Pyfer out because I thought that 4th round was very close. But if they did give Jack that 4th round, then Hermansson's won this fight because he clearly won 3 and he's clearly won 5. Shango saying 3-2 Hermansson if it doesn't end before. The Norwegian won that, says Wales.
I'm just waiting for Angus to pipe up now.
Yeah.
Did Wales go Hermansson, did he?
No, Wales went Pyfer.
Yeah, he went Pyfer. He wouldn't have gone against the Jersey boy.
I think the world went for.
You know what I mean? Come on now.
What an upset.
Jersey.
What an upset. I would take that. I would disgustingly accept a Pyfer decision. I don't think it's right, but I'll take it.
I mean, interesting when we get into the well. I called it, says Angus.
Yeah.
Look at this. Angus, you didn't go for your own Swede.
You did.
Oh, he did. I think he said he went for Pyfer.
No. He's the only one who's been repping Jack tonight. Stoney says, good
on
Hermansson. Glad when the UFC
no.
pushing get shown up. I don't know. Yeah, maybe. But then I would have thought putting this as a main event was a bad idea. I think the decision's already come in.
It's Jack Hermansson. Why does he stand next to the winner's side?
He does. You're right. Look.
Jack Hermansson got the win.
Mate, why did he do that? Figure something out, Ash. He does stand on the side.
Why did he do that?
You know it before they even announce it.
Oh, unanimous as well. It wasn't close. It wasn't split.
It wasn't a split decision. Yeah.
But he won 3, 4, and 5.
Yeah. Wows. Okay, so Wales says 48.
But I'm gonna have to shoot, boys. Anyway,
we'll get into wrap this baby up.
I'll let you lot get into the rankings and whatever. But thank you all for your amazing support during this wonderful watch along. I'll let the boys take over, and I'll speak to everyone in a bit. Wales smashing it in the old Picks League again.
Indeed,
marvelous. I'll speak to you boys in a bit though.
Done well.
Thank you guys.
Thank you, Ash. Peace
out, brother. Peace out, and see you in a bit. Yeah. So George says, so what's next for Pyfer? So let's get to the rankings then, and have a look at what's next for Pyfer to kick things off.
Makes it awkward, doesn't it?
Starting with Pyfer, we will.
What are we saying?
Oh man.
I wouldn't mind
him the winner of Carbarello versus.
He's fighting up though, isn't he? He'll be fighting up, and does he
that's true actually, because he's not even ranked.
He's not even ranked yet.
Ooh.
So you might have to give him someone else outside of.
Put him in the rankings based off of the fact that he went 5 rounds with Hermansson is a question. Because he's not going to give him another crack, surely. So my guess would be. Would you give him someone else out there as well? I mean, it wasn't a bad performance, really, was it? It was just cardio and giving him a 5-round fight so early on in his UFC career. Because other than that, you're looking. I mean, it's going to get hairy. Do you give him someone like a winner of Michel Pereira against Mikhail Olashejuk, or would you give him perhaps maybe not the winner of Roman Kopylov versus Anthony Hernandez?
I would probably think
Bruno Hulk Ferreira, the guy who knocked out Phil Hawes and knocked out Gregory Rodrigues. Would you give Pyfer Gregory Rodrigues next, perhaps?
Gregory Rodrigues, is that same division, isn't it?
Yeah.
That's not a bad shout.
Timing wise, makes sense, perhaps.
That's not a bad shout.
If both guys aren't too banged up.
Yeah, no, to be fair, they both fought in this card. We saw them perform. Yeah, that'd be good, actually. Although, I like them both.
I do.
You kind of don't want them to eliminate each other so early.
But style-wise, I think it would be mad fun.
It's a crazy good shout, I think. Yeah. And what about that Mikhail Olashejuk guy? Is he ranked?
No.
He's not ranked yet. Yeah, perhaps that one as well. He's coming off of a win against Chidi.
Yeah. As for Hermansson then, back to winning ways.
Yep.
Of course. After being out for quite some time since that Roman Dolidze loss, I would like to see Hermansson versus Nassourdine Imavov. I think that's next.
Yeah. Yeah, it makes sense. I think that would be the next one up. The other matches ups above him really just puts Gerald Cannonier, but that's just a little bit too high for him at the moment. I wouldn't mind feeding them to Khamzat Chimaev because, like I said, Jack annoys me.
I think Chimaev's...
He's punching up.
He's punching
up.
And Imavov just defended his ranking. Or no, needs to defend his ranking because he's just beat Roman Dolidze to get ranked above him. So that's why I would make Imavov versus Hermansson.
Yeah, that's well worth seeing that, to be fair. Even his fight against Dolidze, I think he did look quite good. He just kind of got tangled up in an unfortunate situation, of course, where he lost it. So you could probably even argue that he's still kind of on par. But yeah, I'll take that. Nassourdine Imavov would be next, in my opinion. What do you guys think in the chat? Do you agree? Whack some emojis in. Let us know what you're saying.
George Murray said Hermansson gets loser of Costa versus Whittaker. Maybe.
Let's see where it's going to put him if he does do that. He's going to put him up in the top 5. Is he ready for top 5 yet?
That's the thing. I don't know, yeah.
He just being a Pyfer. I think if he beats an Imavov or a Brennan Allen, then I think he's in. He answers the question as to whether he's ready for a top 5. I think if he does that.
Shango said, well, rule out Khamzat as he seems to just get whatever he wants. Yeah, so I can't see him getting someone like Hermansson. Shango V says Movov is a shout. Jack versus Paul says Wellston, New Jersey. Yeah, I mean, which is kind of, I guess it all depends on that Carbarello fight, really. Kind of read
that as Jake Paul for some reason.
But then if Paul Craig was to beat Carbarello, both guys are ranked, then, do you give Paul Craig someone else who's wanting to, would you give him an opponent further up the rankings? You'd want, then were you looking to do Paul Craig versus Roman Dolidze?
Yeah.
Or a Jack Hermansson. Let's see what you're saying now.
It's a good one coming up, though. I like that.
Nickel versus Pyfer versus George Murray, yeah.
That could be quite decent, actually.
I think that would be really good.
I think that could be a money fight. Yeah, real deal. He's quite good. He's quite good. When did we see him step out?
Bo Nichols fighting Cody Brundage at UFC 300.
That's it.
So
he's on 300.
We got to see.
I could time him nicely.
Nickel is the real deal, says Western Jersey. Oh, I'd watch Hermansson destroy Jake Paul any day. Oh, guys, smash a like on video. That's class.
We'll take that.
All right, so
that's good.
Then, not a bad card overall. What was your fight of the main card?
Oh, for me,
Gregory Rodrigues, Brad Tavares.
Yeah, that was a banger. That was actually pretty bang.
And we thought Ihor versus Andre Fili was going to be fight of the night, but of course it was a first round finish. So
to be honest, we've seen it before. That Ihor one was pretty much rinse and repeat of Wood against Fili.
Yeah. So it would have been fight of the night if it went a similar way. So all right. That would be my fight of the night.
It was pretty cool for me. I agree. I think Brad Tavares and Rodrigues, it kind of gave us the full distance and stick us back as a forwards. It kind of had me on my seat on the edge of it. I like the first fight on. It wasn't too bad, so that would be submission night for me, I guess. Vieira. Yeah. Easy done. Performance of the night, Hermansson. Annoyingly, Jack Hermansson gets it.
Yeah.
Overcome adversity, really stuck to the strategy, got the job done over the distance.
Shango saying, cheers, boys. Top watch along as usual. Psycho Ball says, night, lads. Until next week. Yes, indeed. Until next week. So make sure you have got notifications bell rang on our channel as always, because we'll be bringing you a live breakdown of that main card.
UFC 298.
In the upcoming week. Yep. And of course, you don't want to miss the watch along that coming weekend as well.
Yeah.
Join the Fight Picks League, of course, and the Discord, which is in the description.
Shall we have a quick look at the winners of that? How that round up?
Who did round up for the night?
So that ended up with 1, 2, and 3. You had Lowrider Toner 19 points. So it tells me he also went for. I think everyone in top 3 had gone for Pyfer. Yeah. Sean as well and Darren UFC. They kind of finished 1, 2, and 3. If I'd gone Hermansson, that might have been my ticket into the top 3 pole position for the first time this year. But I'm just sitting outside. That was number 4, so 16 points there. And then Ash close 5th. No, that's Tate. That's Tate.
Tate in at 5th. Aaron on the channel is joint 5th as well.
Yeah.
Ash in at 7th with Wales.
Wales and Ash. Those guys have just been batting out on par. Even last week, they was quite close to each other.
Yeah.
They got a very similar MMA brain.
Down at 11 behind Shango, who's got got 10 points.
10 points, and then at
Breezy
10.
At 8, myself, Breezy, in at 8. George Mary.
Don't worry,
7,
Mary.
Unlucky George.
Tough one tonight.
Yeah.
Yeah, you're down there, Shango, but you're still coming in at 10th. But we'll closely. Oh, Derek Sai, actually, who was up there last week. He was like top 1 or 2 last week. Is down at 13.
Comes to show.
I think he was top 1 last week, wasn't he? Number 1. But yeah, anything's possible, guys. Join us next week where we'll be doing that again on picks. We'll see if we can get into the top
George,
3.
Make sure you are
see
there.
If you can get pole position. I'm gunning for it next week.
He says, are we getting a midweek prediction show? Absolutely.
You are indeed. Yeah, Wednesday will be the day for that. So like and subscribe and be on those notifications so you don't miss it. We'll be bringing it to you live
down to
here
6th. I called 7th to Ash earlier. And George saying, can I ask what will be the prize for the winner when the Fight League calendar finishes?
Wow.
We're going to get a gift card for the winner. Related to...
And a bundle box.
Yeah, there's going to be a bit of a bundle box, really, of some ATF stuff.
Merch.
In there as well. So, yeah, gift card, ATF goods, in amongst those gifts. So, yeah.
Yeah, so you guys are going to really get a chance to also hold the bragging rights because, as you know, if you're at ATF, we love a winner. But But yeah, it's going to be pretty sick. The whole year of going up against it. We're going to do some challenges in and around the year as well on the other events that we pick. So there's chances to win before the year is out. Don't you worry. But ultimately, the big prize will be a big old bundle and a voucher to get some gear. Some people have been talking about maybe putting it towards getting a Venom shirt. This could be their ticket into doing that. The voucher can be put towards that sort of thing. But all sorts of things will be played up and possible for the end of the year. So, guys, stay tuned, stay involved, and do keep coming back as well.
Absolutely. Make sure you're sticking around with everything that's going to happen during the week. Like us on the socials, follow us and subscribe if you're new to the channel. As always, smash the like on the video if you've not done so already. And we'll see you in the next one.
Absolutely.
Ciao for now, guys.
Love, peace, and chicken grease.
Bye.